Alrighty, and we're live. Sorry guys for the delay. OBS hates me. I think we've learned that in the past though. That's kind of common knowledge as of right now, unfortunately. Just a fact of life that I have to deal with. But yeah, oh shit, my phone. I should like actually be ready and prepared. I basically am this time. I swear, I swear. Although I do feel kind of bad about being late a fucking again. I had like everything ready too. Oh my god. Oops. Sorry, I was trying to monitor chat. But yeah, I'm just yeah, I'm irritated with OBS right now because it wasn't even like it's the usual issue that I keep on having on the streams, right? Where the game audio is super freaking delayed. Like I'm talking a 5 second delay. It's not even like something that I could adjust easily. And then, no matter what settings I adjust, it doesn't do anything. And then all I have to do, and I'll have to remember to do this every single time from here on out, but I literally just have to restart the fucking program. But I just want to know what causes it. That's what I need to know. It's so dumb. But either way, we should probably get started because I'm a little late. Once again, I'm so sorry about that. I don't intend to always be late. I swear. Actually, wait. I lied. I have to grab water. I'll be right back. Hello. How's it going? Okay. See, I wasn't gone for that long, I swear. I swear. Let's continue. Yes. I would like to load that save data, please, and thank you. Okay, I have to remember what we were doing. I have to remember. Yeah, exactly. OBS is evil, man. I'll test everything. I'll search up stuff. I'll like do my research, I swear. It just hates me. It hates me. And you know what? It's okay. I hate it too. Staff room is chaos. The furniture is upended and the walls are. Was there a fire here or something? There are black scorch marks everywhere. Whew. Moe looks relieved as they come out from behind me. Whoa, it's totally empty. Anyway, let's look around. I got you, girl. I got you. I got you. Huh, there's a door over there too. Looks like it goes to another room. As I search the burnt post, something falls from the top of it. We got a worn out talisman. Hell yeah. That's like how you heal. That's how you heal. Got soul power. The worn out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. Found a worn out. Yep, that's basically what I just said. Okay. The wall near the window is burnt. There must have been a fire here a long time ago. You think? Yeah, that's a kind of a boring room. Opened the door and left the staff room. It's kind of cramped in here. Is this a storage room? Seems to be. Hopefully there's something useful in here. I mean, I, the player, know that there is. You guys don't. Alright. Reaching up, I grab the box and look inside. Got lipstick, a red pen, and girl slippers. Good job, mister. I knew there was a reason you were tall. Dude. Ah, yes. Tall people are just here to grab boxes from high shelves. Oh, sick! Sick! I have to still go through the ones that Chris and I pulled, but I have a few decks in the works. I hope your deck editing goes well. I think it's a school journal. The paper's deteriorated from Agent Bugs, so I can't read it. Poor tall people. It's a massive wooden cabinet. I pull on the door, but it just rattles in place. Looks like it won't open. Something's stopping it. Is it gonna let me? I don't remember, honest to God. Like what I was supposed to... Yeah, okay. In my defense, my memory's bad. The metal handle is retracted into the door. I try to get a grasp on it and pull it out, but I am unsuccessful. There's a door cut into the floor. Is that some kind of storage area? If I use the letter opener, I might be able to pop the handle out. I squat down by the door. My mark bites into my wrist again. It's almost like it's trying to stop me from searching under the floor. I stand up, pretending to be calm. Okay, that's worrying. Something dangerous must be here. What's wrong? Are you gonna see what that is? I'll, check it out later. I keep my reply vague as I dust off my knees. Let's look around the room first. There's a bunch of interesting stuff in here. There's definitely something beneath our feet, but we better make sure that we're prepared if we're going down there. You're telling me... if I remember correctly, like, I know that you have to get that open. I don't remember how you're supposed to get it open. I retried the letter opener. Did I just look at it? I don't know if I did. Yeah, simple lock, just sticking something in the hole for the screw. The key itself seems to have gone missing. I don't see it anywhere. What's this? Something stuck in the hole for the screw. It seems that wooden thing works as a lock. I'll have to do something about that to open the door. Pull on the door. Yeah, okay, we already read that. Does it let me do it now? Bro, I tried to do it before reading through the dialogue. Y'all shouldn't have made me go through all that. If I can shove it in, I might be able to pop out whatever's stuck in the hole. That's the idea, at least. But nope, it won't fit at all. The knife is too big. Well, never mind. Never mind. Okay. Can we do... I do not... Red pen, mayhaps? Wow, you've got skills. Is it that surprising? Anyway, I need to focus. Suddenly, the resistance vanishes and the pen pokes all the way through. I put my hand on the door and slide it open without any issues. There's a red tube inside. We got a flare! A flare? What's that for? It's a signal light for emergencies. It's a good idea to always have one in your car. Huh, okay then. But... Moe picked something up off of the floor. It's a thorn about as long as my pinky finger. That's what was in the hole. This is so not a coincidence. I bet he didn't want anyone to have that, so he put a thorn in the hole. Is he scared of this? We both look at the flare again. Huh? What? Why'd you turn off the light? That wasn't me. I didn't turn it off, it just went off. What was that noise? Hey, mister, what was that noise? Shh, be quiet. It's a struggle to not yell with my nerves on edge. I hit the flashlight again and again. Come on, please. The batteries were just working. I feel like I'm performing CPR on this thing. But finally... Got it. The door behind me The door behind me warps threateningly. My mark burns in pain. Death is already in the room next door. There's no time and nowhere to run. Calm down. I need to find a way out of this quickly. We're running out of time. A way to survive. We've got to hurry. I wonder... Yeah, we already read this dialogue. When it touches the metal, my mark scorches me. I stop moving for just a second. But I have to do this. Yes, I got it. I grab the handle and lift up the trapdoor. As I thought, a dark hole leads down under the floor. Get in. I shove Moe into the hole. Then I slide down into the darkness after them. Uh-oh. It's time. Ugh. I fall unexpectedly far, hitting my back against something. I grit my teeth to stop myself from yelling. It's true, I am the master of unlocking. I mean, Chris is a little better at it than me, but I'll be the stand-in. Something shuffling around above my head. If we had stayed there for just a few more seconds. I grip my burning wrist with all my might. I must endure the pain for now. Dude, you're fucked. I can hear anxious panting. Moy must be right next to me. They're shaking so hard, I can see it from the corner of my eye. I brace myself, expecting the trapdoor to break open any second. But the shuffling noise finally grows distant. Is it okay now? Yeah, I think it's gone. Suddenly, my wrist isn't hurting anymore. Thank God, I thought we were done for this time. Anyway, where are we? What in the world is this room? I'm surprised this place exists beneath the school. Can you turn on the light? Yeah. I cautiously press the switch, being careful not to make any noise. Huh? The scene captured in the light of the flashlight sends shivers down my spine. What? Moy slaps a hand over their mouth. For a few moments, all we can do is stare in silence. A disturbing scene more horrible than anything I've ever seen before spreads out before us. Anyone would be shocked by it, especially a kid. I take a deep breath and look closer. There's something twisting around the corpses. It looks like some kind of plant vine. Are those roses? The strangely sharp thorns and the thin red petals. There appears to be real, live roses covering the corpses and carpeting the floor. My vision suddenly grows dim. We're just gonna pretend that doesn't happen. I see a woman's body trapped by roses. What? What is this? The tragedy that happened in this room. It's as if it's all playing out in front of my head. I can see it. I promise this isn't an H game. Roses, what are they doing here? Did somebody plant them? Moy's voice brings me back to reality. Yeah. I can't tell them that I saw some waking dream. I scramble to remember the conversation. That's right, I saw the rose vines, then... Yeah, that's gotta be it. It's not like they just spring up on their own. But... why would anybody do that? Did somebody decorate the corpses for some kind of reason? I promise it's not an H game, okay? I swear. I swear. The artists are just low-key kind of unhinged. I'm playing a horror visual novel. It's one of my favorites. You always seem to come at the most interesting moments, my friend. Or did they die captured by the roses, like I saw in that vision? Moya screams. What's wrong? Something moved. See? Over there. Back in there. No. Is something hiding in here? I mean, probably, maybe. Any fun things for us to take? I hesitantly search the corpse, but I don't find anything. The body's twisted in an odd position, as if it's still in pain even now. Nothing. I don't know which corpse we're looking at. There we go. Feel this one. I hesitantly. I did the feel one. I'll do the look one. Yep. We already know that dialogue. I can't remember. I could have sworn that one of these had something in them, and I don't want to miss out on it. I don't want to miss out on free shit. There we go. See? See, I was right. I'm not delusional. Something flashes within the vines by its feet. We got a round hand mirror. Looks like a gift for a young woman. A mirror? I guess someone was here after all. Girl, there were a lot of people that were here after all. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like, Moe, I love you, but you're kind of a dingus sometimes. I think we searched everything. I'm like almost positive, so now we can search the bed. The mattress is completely discolored, stained with something that looks like sweat. Someone must have been living here, and for a long time, too. The mattress is oozing dark, dirty water. It smells like sewage. I slide the mattress over and find a plastic sheet underneath it. Got a vinyl sheet. It's pretty thick. Was it put here to protect from water damage? The top of the sheet is pitch black. At first glance, it looks like it's covered in mold. But when I spread it open, it crunches as dark red flakes fall from it. This is blood. I can't do anything but whisper, dumbfounded as I stare at the blood-stained sheet. Something murmurs in my ear, as if in reply. Their blood denies him. Part of me takes the voice seriously. I'm clearly hallucinating, but for some reason it calms me down. Still in a daze, I shine the flashlight under the bed. There it is again. Something's there. Moe's voice has gone very shrill. Then... Hey now, give me a break. I'm no monster, you know. I'm just a regular human being. Is this, what's his name? Yeah, it is. I don't know what I'm gonna do for his voice, man. I don't even have more than one voice, to be honest with you guys. I can't do more than, like, 2 or 3. Sorry, I need a water break. Reading out loud is dehydrating. Something slowly climbs out from under the bed. It's a man in a trench coat. A person? What were you doing under there? The man looks bored. He scoffs. Same as you. I ran into that monster and escaped down here. Then you guys came. The man turns his back and jerks his chin. Anyway, I was hiding over there. His answer is believable enough. But why is he at this school to begin with? His presence raises a lot of questions. The man tilts his head a bit and peers at me. Then he snorts. Seems he's seen through me. You don't look like you believe me. Guess that's only natural. I haven't told you everything either. I could, but... The man looks around at his feet. We better get out of here first. We shouldn't chat at the crime scene. I think you're right. Moe seems to feel the same way. Let's head back for now. You have somewhere to go back to? Good. Then let's get going. The man puts his hand on the ladder. He pauses and turns to us. The name's Satoru Mishida. Sorry, I always call him Mishida. Mishida, I'm an ex-detective. Forgot to mention that. The man named Mishida disappears up the ladder. We love Mishida in this house. He's a king. He deserves the world. We follow him back up to the first floor. But when we emerge, he's not there. Hey, take a look at this. Oh, wrong voice. Mishida's calling to us from down the hallway. Was it like this when you guys came through? See? I can't do this shit. No, it wasn't. It wasn't like this at all. Something's creeping along the hallway. They're rose vines. Thought so. I didn't see them before either. Y'all gotta put the portraits of the people who are talking so I know what the hell I'm supposed to do. The mark's color grows more vivid. Early dawn. A few hours left until death closes in. Some people naturally put others on guard, even if there's no particular ill will between them. That's exactly the type of person Mishida is. Don't insult him. He's perfect. Oh, you've got some nice stuff here. The moment he climbs in the car, he makes a grab for my bag. Then he starts inspecting all my stuff. I wasn't planning on keeping a constant eye on him, but he's making it very hard not to. Moe seems like the type to stick her nose in everything, but she's suspiciously silent, as if exhausted. Are you okay, Moe? Huh? Oh, yeah, just zoning out, you know. I'm fine. She doesn't look fine, but... My other passenger is more of a concern right now. So, were you at the school because you were investigating something? I'm not on the force anymore, just poking around for my own reasons. Something I wanted to check. I don't doubt what he says, but that would mean that he entered the school illegally. Dude, we did too! What do you mean? What do you mean? What were you... Let me ask one thing first. Mashida interrupts my question and points to my arm. Does that hurt? It didn't take him long to spot the mark on my wrist. Sometimes it hurts the most whenever I'm in danger. Huh, is that so? Mashida leans back in his seat, satisfied. I was investigating some missing people. Guess he's responding to my question now. That school came up in a number of missing persons cases. Each one had some sort of affiliation with H Elementary before they disappeared. Teachers, workers, people in the PTA, students, and their family members. I was looking for them. Then... Were those people... the corpses down there? She doesn't sound as energetic as she usually does. Did something happen after all? Is her mark... Mashida doesn't reply. Maybe he thinks the answer's obvious, or maybe replying to a kid just isn't worth his time. But something bugs me about what he just said. If the school was clearly suspicious, then... Of course I brought it up to my superiors. All I got for it was... He continues before I can ask, making a slashing motion across his neck. You got fired, huh? Disciplinary discharge, something about sexually harassing a subordinate. That principal's gotta have some sort of political pull. I probably dug up something he didn't want getting out. That wasn't my plan. I never meant to uncover anything dirty. True, the school did have that suspicious room. It's not that strange to think that it would come up in some missing persons cases. That would be common sense, at least. But common sense is for the world of the living. A spirit. Might have something to do with those cases. There's an awkward silence. In that sense, this isn't even a case anymore, is it? Mashida sighs deeply. Who'd believe it? Who would believe that there's a monster in that school killing people? It's personal now. Our problem, and we're on our own. He turns his wrist over and shows it to me. On his skin is the familiar mark. You too? Yeah, I sensed it as soon as I saw yours. I had a feeling this would be a problem. We're in the same boat, you and I. He has good instincts. We should talk more when we get back. At Kujo Mansion, there's some... I stopped myself from finishing my sentence. I shouldn't mention that for now. In any case, once we get back, we'll give you more details. Yeah, I'm sure that'll help him a bunch. But Mashida scoffs. Help, huh? You're underestimating me. God forbid we want to help you, dude. God forbid. I love Mashida, but dude does not know how to ask for help, much less get help. When I get out of the car, someone's there to greet me. Welcome back, mister. You too, Miss Moe. I'm glad you're unharmed. Did you find any clues about the spirit? What? So there are others? This is everyone. Huh, what a reliable group you've got. The sarcasm is practically dripping off his words. So, are you all planning on continuing to search for that key, or whatever it is? We don't have anything else to go on. There's no other choice. I don't understand you. If the source of the mark is that spirit, It would be best to destroy the source, don't you think? What do you mean? The spirit exists, so all you have to do is kill it. Are you serious? Of course he's serious. He doesn't exactly look like the joking type. Even if we manage to kill it, will that really make the mark disappear? When I consider everything Mary's told me, it doesn't seem like it would work that way. Even assuming it did, we have a more fundamental problem. And how do you plan to kill it? I'll figure something out. If something exists, there's logically a way to destroy it as well. He claims he can kill the spirit, yet he doesn't even know how he'll do it. Where does all that confidence come from? Don't forget, I've faced him once already. If we're seriously thinking of killing him... Mashita grasps his wrist. The little shit shot some sort of thorns at me from a distance. They'd hit hard enough to stick in concrete. There's no way to get close into him. We'll have to make that a priority. Mashita pulls something out of the heel of his shoe and tosses it at me. It's a thorn, curved like a fang. The only reason I'm still breathing is because I was lucky. It won't happen next time. We need a plan. My guy. Sorry, give me one sec. This dude over here thinking that constitutes as a plan. Excuse me. As we head to the entrance, I tell Mashita about Kujo Mansion. He takes it all in silently. Even bringing up the talking doll or Saya Kujo's death doesn't trigger a reaction. Is he so unnervingly calm because he's already dealt with the supernatural? Mayhaps, or he's just a little weird. I mean, aren't we all? We reach the main hall, which is warmly lit. This is a strange mansion, but for some reason, I feel like I've come home. Acclimatization is kind of terrifying. Welcome back, Lord H.M. That man is a mark bearer too, I see. Would you make the introductions? I update Mary on our investigation and the strange way that we met Mashita. The mirror, the underground room full of corpses, the sudden appearance of roses. I really hate to admit it, but it's clear that something supernatural is at work here. And the spirit that caused all of it, Hanahiko. There's no doubt that Hanahiko is the one who put the mark on Mashita's arm too. But... what kind of chance do we have against a monster that can do that? Mashita says we should kill him, but is that even possible? Hey, Angen. My train of thought is interrupted. Mashita's holding a leather-bound notebook out towards me. Read this. I picked it up in that underground room. It was caught up in a bunch of those rose vines when I found it. It was pretty hard to get loose. Did you read it? I skimmed through it a bit. It's got some interesting stuff. That's what he says, but he's not I can talk. That's what he says, but he's not smiling at all. His eyes simmer with a quiet anger. Dark red marks stain the cover. I have a bad feeling, but I flip through it. Rose petals fall as they become unstuck from the pages. Good old... I feel like I should do it for this game. I would have done it for the other games if it wasn't for the fact that I had never played them. Trigger warning for child abuse, just as a heads up. The notes within are very detailed. The author was intelligent and well written. Reading through, it dawns on me that this was written by H Elementary's principal. The austere, meticulous letters on each page tell a ghastly story. Records of a young adopted boy's tutoring sessions. The first note is from 5 years ago. It seems that the boy adopted by the principal was small and exceedingly cute. He enjoyed wearing skirts and makeup too. There's no denying that they truly suited a dainty, red-cheeked boy like him. But the principal had a hard time accepting such fancies. Bad habits must be corrected young to promote sound mental health, he thought. So he called it tutoring as a cover-up for his warped desires. They took place in the underground room. Too many prying eyes everywhere else. There was no safer place than the school at night, once all the teachers had left. The principal stayed behind under the pretense of keeping watch, then tutored. He was a highly respected teacher. He even made appearances on TV. There was no reason to be suspicious. The only one who noticed anything strange was the boy's homeroom teacher. But she feared the principal's power and firmly kept her mouth shut. As the notes continue, they're more and more deranged. They paint a horrible picture. It's of a totally distorted parent and child. My child gets weaker after every session. His delicate frame has grown thinner, and his red cheeks are now darkened. His appearance is described in detail, but there's no malice or hatred. There's just fanatical sincerity, his pride as an educator, and a terrifying, smothering love. It continues like that to the very last page. There's no mention of what became of the principal and the boy. But going by the current state of H Elementary, I can hazard a guess. You don't look so well, mister. What was in that notebook? Tsukasa peers up at me. He and the boy in the notebook are about the same age. This isn't stuff you share with a kid. I better just sum up the main points for him. That's terrible. We children are always the victims of the ego of adults. Stupid grown-ups are irredeemable. Why he'd say that makes sense. The revolting evil of the adults and the poor boy who became a victim. But is that really the end? If Hanahiko and the boy in the notebook are connected, then the boy turned into a monster. Is that even possible? I mean, clearly it is. Untimely deaths produce hatred. Death does not bring it to an end. Such festering sentiments can give birth to the supernatural. Monsters, ghosts, vengeful spirits, they have many names. I believe that you have all heard one or two such stories. Hanahiko is similar. Mary's words are hard to swallow, but after all those weird events, it only makes sense to accept them. If I turn my back to the truth, all that will await me is death. Then Hanahiko really is a monster. We must form a plan based on that hypothesis. Mary's silent a moment, then her jade glass eyes shift to Mishida. I can talk. Incidentally, according to Lord Aingen's report, there are those among you who are considering killing the spirit. I shall warn you just in case, but that will be very difficult to do. Why's that? I could see Mishida narrow his eyes, but I made sure to speak up first. They're from the world of the dead. Just as the living cannot become more alive, the dead cannot be killed. The only thing you could possibly destroy is the cursed sentiment. So, what does that mean? It is as I told you before, death and life existing together. If that is the origin of the mark, then the way to erase it will be there. By driving away the spirit, the curse will also be eliminated. So defeating Hanahiko is how we'll be able to destroy the mark. Setting aside how he can't be killed. What exactly is the key then? It is nothing more than a concept, so I'm unsure, but I'm certain of one thing. Fate ties the spirit to its place of birth. An object there might be able to fulfill the role of the key. It's a difficult concept to grasp, but that is just how spirits are. Determining the nature of the key, that will decide your fate. I had a feeling we'll just have to keep digging around at H Elementary. We don't know what the cursed sentiments or the key to destroying the grudge are. Gaining the key and lifting the grudge is the only way to survive. You'll be required to be callous to make use of the spirit's fear. Spirit's fear, I can talk. The way to repel the spirit lies within its grudge. Remember this and be careful. I got you, girl. I got you, Mary. I love you, Mary. New info was added. Secret of the underground room. Alrighty, we are going to switch our partners. I do not remember who you're supposed to bring. I do know that for the good ending, we are not supposed to bring Mishida. So I am not going to even touch Mishida unless I have to. Because I don't remember if you get to go back to the mansion. I am going to grab Tsukasa though, because we already had, Moe, so that's the game plan. Otherwise, we'll just go back to grab Moe later if we have to. Hey, wait. I don't even know who the hell was talking. Now I do. Mishida appears as we're getting ready to leave. Bad news. That high school girl? Miss Moe is gone. At least, she's nowhere in the mansion. Speaking of which, I didn't see her when we were talking to Mary in the hall either. Maybe she ran away. That doesn't make any sense. What would she accomplish by doing that? Running away from the mansion won't make her mark disappear. It could be her form of escape. Many kill themselves if they know that they're gonna die. Or maybe something happened to her. Like the spirit's curse? Moe saw Hanahiko in the mirror at the school, so she's the mark bearer with the strongest connection. It's possible that he zeroed in on her, just like Tsukasa said. But there's nothing we can do. Let's just get ready to go. Yeah, we can't really do anything right now. Even if something happened to Moe, if we can get the marks to vanish, that should save her too. Let's head out. We're going back to H Elementary. Alright. Let's get going. We've come back to H Elementary. I know full well that in the end this place is just a school. Let's go. Tsukasa nods silently and steps forward. I would rather bring an adult. However, once again, Mishida is literally just going to cause violence, and that's not what we're going for. I don't like getting bad endings in games. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So, the goal is the good ending. I relatively remember how to get the good endings, though, so. Excuse me. The battered shoe rack is covered in dirt. I could have sworn that one of these, like, floorboards you get to pry up, no? There are platforms of broken wooden slats in front of the shoe rack. They creak when we step on them. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one, because there are technically, I think it's 2 instances where you're in a school. Ceiling is filthy, and the... We already basically examined this area, so we're gonna go to the right, and we're gonna do some more things. We're gonna look. We saw it earlier, but the hallway has completely transformed. Seeing them like this, are roses really all that pretty? When you look close, they're kind of scary. My boy, I do not disagree, Mr. Tsukasa. I do not disagree with you, sir. Yeah, we're gonna try and go into that room. I can't remember what rooms are locked and what aren't. I'm pretty sure that there are a few locked rooms. But we'll figure it out later, right? It's an abandoned desk. Let's feel it. I turn the desk around and I stick my hand inside. Got a holy hard hat. What are you gonna use that for? Duh. Protection? The dust is so thick on the ceiling that just walking around causes a shower of particles. Grody. I think that's it. Yeah, that would be it then. We will get the hell out of there. Move forward. The floor tiles have peeled off, leaving bare concrete. That's all you gotta say? My guy, I was hoping for a little more. Seems to be locked. Do we need a key, or is it one of those instances? Yeah, key isn't rusted over. That's fine. We'll continue forward then. Anything in here? The fire door is rusted shut and won't move. I think I remember that from last time, so oopsies. Climb the stairs. Let's see if Mr. Hanahiko wants to talk to us at all. I don't think he does, though. Halfway up the stairs, I trip on something. What's this? Moe's bag is on the staircase. Got Moe's bag. Inside the bag is some random junk along with her school jacket. That means Moe's somewhere in the school? Yeah, it's a safe guess. She's not at this spot, though. The cracked mirror is the only thing in sight. Discounting her bag, there's no trace of Moe anywhere. Let's search the school. That's all we can do. Yeah. In any case, we'll just have to keep looking around. It's a cracked mirror. Tsukasa watches me worriedly, but nothing happens. I was gonna say, I don't think anything would happen anyways. There's cracks in the mirror. There's nothing else particularly odd about it. Figures. I didn't really expect shit, to be honest with you. And I know that we can't go up any higher because there are snakes. So we're just gonna go this way instead and hopefully find a key. I can't remember if we have to go back to the staff room. I think I'm gonna try. Huh? What's that? Tsukasa suddenly speaks up. Where? By the window. See, over there. Something's sparkling. The window? All I see are rose vines. I may as well check it out, though. I can tell that my throat needs more water. I can tell. No. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Something's glinting over by the window. Looks like something's buried in the rose vines. There's definitely something there. I didn't notice it before. No, maybe it wasn't there yet when we passed through here earlier. That guard from before, did he drop that? Maybe. It might have fallen on the floor and been lifted up by the vines. It's only now that it's high enough to be spotted. If it belonged to the guard, then it could come in handy while we're investigating. He was in charge of watching this building, after all. Let's check it out. I was gonna say, I'm trying to grab it. I pushed my fingers into the vines. Ouch. I was careful, but the oddly sharp thorns still cut my skin. Oh my god. I can't talk. Damn, this is a pain. Keep fighting with the vines. I finally reached the metal object. Got school keyring. Hell yeah! Yep, just as we thought, these definitely belong to the guard. Keys will be extremely useful. We can get into places we... Tsukasa suddenly cuts off mid-sentence. What's wrong? Nothing. I just forgot what I was saying. Anyway, let's keep looking around. New info is added to the spirit file. You don't really need to look at the spirit file unless you do what I'm doing, where I am not continuously playing the game and I'm taking little breaks. But yeah, there shouldn't be any like new info that we haven't heard of. The rain coming in from the broken windows, making the floor cold and damp. I'm gonna double check in the this room. Oh, is this... Have I not been in this room? Never mind, I guess I haven't been in this room. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. An abandoned desk. I stick my hand inside and feel around. Something pokes my finger. I grab it and pull it out. Got a wire umbrella. Why pick something like that up? At least it seems to open up. Not like that would accomplish anything. What a snob, Tsukasa. Research. An umbrella that withstands a typhoon. The paper's falling apart. Doubt anybody would care if I tore it off and took it with me. We are definitely taking that. I ripped the research paper off the wall. Got an umbrella that withstands a typhoon. That's horrible. Well, I suppose no one else is watching, and I don't particularly mind. I know a kid did the research, but still silly. I have an idea. The umbrella we found earlier might have been part of the display for this research. Still, though, what's the point? I shrug and stuff it in my bag. I see the nicely folded dark plastic sheet among the garbage. Their blood denies him. Without conscious thought, I start speaking. Blood denies him. Does that mean to repel with blood? What's the matter? Give me a second. I pop open the wire umbrella. Then I spread the plastic sheet over it. Huh, it's just like it said in that research paper, you can create something like an umbrella. But it's not fastened on. It would be impossible to carry it around like this. So we'll have to hold it together to use it. Thankfully, there are two of us here. One person to open the umbrella first, and another to spread the sheet. If we manage a combo like that, then we can use the bloodstained sheet as an umbrella. Bro using video game terms. Sorry to make you wait. Whatever. You aren't seriously planning to use that for something, are you? I'm not sure. But I get the feeling that everything is here for a reason. I ignore a look of suspicion from Tsukasa by studying the flashlight in my hand. New info is added to the spirit file. Bloodstained umbrella. Yeah, I probably should have read the research paper. I mean, not that it's like... Not to say it isn't relevant at all. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. We're gonna have to go back in. But I just wanted to pull up... I just wanted to pull up my, no, my bag. Yeah, that's what it says. Oh wait, my camera's covering it. A child's presentation posted in the multi-purpose room. It says if you put holes in the umbrella, it won't break in a strong wind. Putting a plastic sheet on it makes it transform into an extra strong umbrella. There, now we know. Now we know. An aquarium covered in moss. I hesitantly stick my hand in the tank. When I do, is there something inside? My fingers touch something cold. There's some water left inside. It's just water. For some reason, Tsukasa looks disappointed. It is an aquarium, after all. There's enough water left inside that I could scoop it up if I had a container. Alright, guess we gotta come back. That's fine, that's fine. There's a chalk case attached. There's something inside the chalk case. Found a worn out talisman. Oh my god. I'm like trying not to take 1,000 years here. Okay, we're gonna keep on going forward, and then I'll go back. Have we been in this one yet? I do not think we have. This does not look entirely familiar. It looks somewhat familiar. I'll give it that. Stick my hand inside and feel around. Got plastic bottle. Sick. There's nothing in the bottle. Yeah, I know what we're gonna do. Don't pick up trash. That's embarrassing. Dude, I'm trying to clean up. There are nonsensical scribbles on the blackboard. Tsukasa over here encouraging littering. What a fucker. There's a hole in the wall. I can see something stuck deep inside. Stick my arm in, but the hole gets narrower the further in I go, and I can't reach what's inside. Letter opener. I stick the letter opener in the hole and scrape out the item that was stuck inside. Found a worn out talisman. Hell yeah. I say that, but like, I don't remember ever really needing the worn out talismans. I mean, if you make very obviously incorrect decisions, yeah, you're gonna need it. And that sounds mean, but like they are pretty obvious. Like you guys will see when we get to the encounter, but I don't think that there was... I always feel like there's something else that we have to do in that room, and I could have sworn that that happened last time I played this game, and I'm not gonna do that again. Not gonna do it again. We're gonna go into the locked room. Oh, wrong room. But yeah, I absolutely love how it's got like the investigative portion. Very fun. I know some other visual novels do similar stuff, but I think this one does it very well. I moved a step into the classroom, and suddenly there's a strong grip on my shoulder. I glance at the hallway out of the corner of my eye. I'm pretty sure Tsukasa was on my other side. No, even if they were on this side, they'd have no reason to grab me. Live or die. It's time, it's time. Calm down, I'm just imagining things. My voice doesn't sound very convincing. Don't panic, it's an illusion. Calm down, hold it together. An icy chill envelops my right side. I turn to Tsukasa and open my mouth to tell them. When I do, excuse me, I didn't tell you to turn around. I told you to yell. But it's okay. It says I'm safe. I see a terrifying face in the darkness. Then, an outline lying in wait for me. Oof. I can't remember. I squeeze my eyes shut and pray. Just then... What are you doing? With Tsukasa's voice, the figure vanishes. I find myself standing in front of the door. The mark burns scarlet. Half an hour left until death closes in. Are you alright? Yeah. Tsukasa picks something up off my left shoulder. This is... The hand I felt gripping on my shoulder was actually a rose thorn. But more importantly... Tsukasa, what's the matter? You're acting kinda... Huh? Something's wrong. He's not acting normal. Amnesia? My heart pangs with worry. Is Tsukasa spacing out because the mark's curse has progressed? But I don't understand. I'm still the same, at least as far as I know. Let's go. Right. Tsukasa shuffles forward like a zombie. Something is seriously wrong. This is bad. Danger crept up on us so quickly. We're running out of time. His condition might get worse. I'll figure out something. Alrighty. That's some angry-looking text. The plants are dry and withered. Research. Plan to destroy weeds. Experiment. I poured different liquids on the weeds in my yard to see which was effective. Results. C. Miso soup, and D. Salt water worked. Conclusion. Salt can destroy weeds. Dissolving salt in water first makes it easier for the plants to absorb and speeds the effect. Paper's falling apart. Doubt anybody would care if I tore it off and took it with me. We will take it. Don't think there is anything else in here that is of note. Does the roof have a leak? The ceiling looked stained in places. I don't know. I don't know, my guy. Is it? Is it? That's up to you. Now we gotta go and get our water, and then I think we're almost ready. I'm pretty sure we have basically everything that we're gonna need, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, this isn't the one with the water. It's one back, I think? Mayhaps? Haha! Yep, we will use our water bottle. Sick. It gurgles as it fills with water. Got bottle of water. And if I'm not mistaken, we're supposed to go back down there. Once again, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering. I think I am. I think it's that we have to hide here later. So I think I have to go to the other stairwell. Anything in here? Mayhaps. When I open the side door, all I find is a wall. It's about to give up, and I was about to give up and close the door when I noticed something stuck to the back of it. Found a worn-out talisman. When I pick up the worn-out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. Got soul power. Hail, yeah. Oh, I saw you. I saw you. Climb the stairs. Pieces of concrete litter the floor. I think they came from the walls. No shit. I'm sorry, that's kind of rude. Some of the descriptors, though, it's like, dude, what? Poisonous snakes have covered the hallway. Yep. I understand. If I'm not mistaken, don't we need Moe for this? No? Maybe we can do it with either of them. I don't remember. Feel like I'm missing something. It's an emergency alarm. I open it up and shine the flashlight to see if there's anything inside. Found a worn out talisman. I pick it up. Yeah, we know how that works. We got it. We got it. Yeah, what am I missing? What in the world am I missing now? Did I skip a room? I don't think I did, though. I was gonna say, there's like no way that we're supposed to grab, Mashita. No fucking way. Like, that would be dumb. That would be a very dumb decision. Yeah, let's just go back to the mansion. I can sense a strong power emanating from the marks of the others. Their amnesia has rapidly progressed. Their fated death by the mark is drawing closer. At this rate, they too will lose their lives this very dawn. Lord Angem, you're the last beacon of hope. Please locate the key. Ma'am! Okay, we're going back. It's fine. If I have to go through every single thing, I will do it. I'm like almost positive that I'm not missing anything though. That's why I'm like kind of like, bro, I'm just thinking. Because we have the plastic sheet. We have the round mirror. We have like every... Oh, wait. There was the salt thing. I feel kind of silly because they did mention salt. They did mention salt. If I were salt, where would I be? I would not be in here. That's for sure. To be fair, I don't think I'd be in any of the classrooms, but if I had to guess, it would be in the one that had the weed experiment, right? Oh! I didn't see it! Now I feel silly. But yeah, I did not see that. I try rubbing the grains between my fingers. It feels like salt. If I had a container, I could take some with me. We do have a container. We're gonna grab some salt. The white powder seems to be salt. I take out the bottle of water and fill it with powder. Got salt water. See, now it's time. First, purify with seawater. I hear that voice again. Seawater, so that would be salt water then. Bold of you to assume. I say that, but yeah, that is what they're saying. But we want our good ending. I think we do have to use the salt water though. I remember also using more of the salt water to get the bad ending. If I'm not mistaken. Door, left the staff room. In here now? You're supposed to get like the thing where it makes you come here, if I remember correctly. But I think I have everything. I'm losing it. That's really what's going on. I'm going insane. could have sworn that that was what we needed. So what am I missing? Oops, I didn't mean to open that. I meant to open the bag. Tools. Yeah, we have the plastic sheet. My only gripe. It's not a salty stream if there aren't complaints, okay, guys? My only gripe about this game is that I do remember this when I was playing it last. I love it. I do. But sometimes it's very confusing. But also, I will fully admit that this is user error. This is me being a fool. Oh wait, I didn't see this. God damn it. Plants grow in sunlight, so I used a mirror to see what would happen under lots of light. Result, when I put lots of light on it, the leaves turned white and got sick. What I learned, shining too much light on plants is bad for them too. How much you want to bet this is the last thing? In my defense, right? I forgot that that was another document. I thought there was just one in that one area. Guess it's not the last thing. I'm over here missing things left and right. How could I, honestly? How could I? I've played this game, what, 4 times in my life, and I still can't remember all the shit that I gotta get? How dare. I missed another one? Oh my god. Observing office ladies, that's kind of weird. Okay. There are 6 office ladies who ride my train. I observed them for 10 days. I learned popular colors are brown and pink. Everyone's hair is brown and their mouths are pink. I feel like that's not, like, that relevant. Like, I would... We only have one shade of lipstick, my guy. Of course it was documents that I was missing. Documents that I don't even need. Because I've played this game before. The markers have dyed a deep crimson. Sunrise. A few minutes until death closes in. A loud noise suddenly rings out. Ugh. A terrible pain runs through my wrist. Feels like something's biting into my bone. Tsukasa? Hey, are you listening? Yeah, of course. At least he's still replying to me, but the way he's acting is... We can't keep going like this. Move. Come on. My shout rings through the building. New info is added to the spirit file. Last stand. See, now it's time. Now it's time. When it tells you last stand, then it's time. The instant I step into the hallway, a strange, indescribable feeling hits me. Like a solid presence is closing in on me from deep within the darkness. A rabbit appears out of nowhere. Then it runs down the hallway. I thought that was it, but it stops partway. Turns back as if to see what we're doing. Wait up! I grab Tsukasa's wrist and chase after it. We chase after the rabbit and arrive at the eastern staircase. We quickly climb up the stairs and stand in front of the mirror. Where did... I look around for the creature. Just then, drops of red something fall from above. It's scarlet rose petals. I slowly raise my eyes up to the ceiling. Well. The instant I see that, I let out a groan. It's heavily weighted with both fear and relief. Sorry, Moe. Moe's up there hanging from rose vines. Miss Moe, so this is where you were. He points at her, strangely amused. But she's not the only one up there. There's a corpse hiding in the vines, too. Looks like it's that guard. Suddenly, the vines snap like the weight is too much, and Moe crashes painfully to the ground. Hey, hang in there. Yeah. I quickly glance over her to make sure she's not hurt. Her mark is obvious. It's swollen, pulsing, and red like a large, dangerous-looking pomegranate. It looks like it's progressed a lot further than the mark on my wrist. I see, so this is why. Did she get desperate and come to the school to try and do something? So you didn't run away. In any case, I need to get some clothes on her. I take the jacket out of her bag and slide her arm into a sleeve. She's still pretty out of it, but she manages to get the rest on by herself. Huh? Oh, it's you, mister. Why? The mark's progression must be affecting her just like Tsukasa. I doubt anything I say will make sense to her. And besides, right now, he's here. Hanahiko, he knows. I know. But what should I do? What am I supposed to do? There's nowhere to hide. I look at Moe and Tsukasa, their eyes are unfocused. We'll die here. We'll all die here. Am I the only one? I'm the only one who might have a chance of overturning that fate. Gaining the key and lifting the grudge is the only way to survive. You will be required to be callous to make use of the spirit's fear. The way to repel the spirit lies within its grudge. Mary's words echo in my head. I open my bag and look through everything I picked up throughout the school. Is one of these the key? But it all looks like junk. Garbage is all I've got. Hanahiko. When I first saw him in this mirror, he was just a monster. But now I feel like I know why he came to be. I'll just have to face him and believe that I have the final key. Believe. Trust in myself. Oh geez, I don't really think it matters too much, to be honest with you. I will choose Tsukasa, because he seems slightly less out of it. I grab them, shake their shoulders, and yell. Get it together. There's nowhere to hide. We have to go. Come with me. Hanahiko. Tsukasa makes a vague sound, but that's good enough. We're going to release him from his curse. Hell yeah, we are. We got this. I believe in us. I know we got this. It's time to fight this mofo. Hanahiko is staring at Tsukasa. Hey, they aren't a grown-up. Fine. Only big people die, okay? A sound like slithering vines comes from Hanahiko's direction. Next thing I know, a small, sharp object grazes my face. Missed. He won't be so lucky next time. I get the feeling Hanahiko's planning to attack me from a distance. I need to do something to reach him from this far away. Well, we all know what the plan is. I'm assuming we all know the plan. Do we all know the plan? I know the plan. We gotta do a combo action with the good old umbrella and the plastic sheet. So, I don't think I don't think it matters what order you do, but actually, wait, it would, because you have to open it and then you spread it. I put the plastic sheet over the wire umbrella. I ready the cobbled together umbrella. This should be enough to block the thorns. What the heck is that? That umbrella is in my way. His cold voice rings out, sounding slightly angry. I didn't do that, but it's okay. Hanahiko shoots a rose thorn. The thorns fire as fast as bullets, but only bounce off the blood-stained sheet. Their blood denies him, so that's what it meant. The impact of the thorns causes the sheet to start to fall off the umbrella. If we don't put it back on, we won't be able to protect ourselves. Well, joke's on you. I don't think we need the umbrella anymore, do we? We might. Hanahiko sways closer. We might be able to do something if... Okay, never mind. We do have to do the umbrella again. I lied. Okay. Wire umbrella. And plastic sheet. I put the plastic sheet over the wire umbrella. Hanahiko shoots a rose thorn. Come on, buddy. Do I have to do it one more time? One more time, Hanahiko? You want one more time? I got you, buddy. Hanahiko shoots a rose thorn. I think he's close enough now. Yeah, we got the red border. Hanahiko comes up close. Countless vines wriggle in his oddly shaped head. They're like poisonous snakes about to strike their prey. At this distance, the umbrella is pretty useless. It's obvious that I'll be killed instantly if I don't do anything. This close distance is my only chance. Should I use an attack against spirits or attack against plants? Is there a way I can fight back? We are going to use the good old salt water. And the lipstick, if I remember correctly. Injun throws the salt water at Hanahiko. The vines hit with the salt water quickly. Yeah, the vines hit with the salt water quickly stop moving. In the hazy darkness that I can see, Hanahiko's face is twisting in pain. How mean. Are you going to tease me now too, mister? He starts sniffling, as if he's about to cry. He looks weakened. Defeat a weakened spirit by using specific items. Choose an... Took out the lipstick. I put the lipstick on Hanahiko's lips. What did you do? Hanahiko is weakened. Now we're gonna use the mirror and the slippers. Injun points the round hand mirror at Hanahiko. I turn the hand mirror toward him to make him look at the lipstick. He stares at his reflection. This is red stuff. I've been looking for this for so long. My keepsake from my mom. Are these memories from when he was still alive? He smiles with his red lips. Am I pretty? Hey, we did it right, we did it right, we did it right, we did it right. The spirit melts into the darkness with a smile on his face. I don't sense Hanahiko anymore. We won, didn't we? Yeah. Kinda hard to believe, but it looks like we did. Mister, look! My mark disappeared. Tsukasa excitedly flashes his left hand at me. It's true, the mark is gone. What about yours? Oh yeah, my right hand. Nope. It's still there. My mark looks exactly the same as before. Why? Why isn't it going away? Sorry, mister. It's almost dawn. Am I going to die? Ah, I found you. I started feeling better all of a sudden, and then my mark was gone. So you beat him, right? Yeah, but his mark hasn't vanished. Let's head back to the mansion. Mary might know just the thing to do. Yeah, you're right. Let's go, mister. Tsukasa leads me away. Huh? Tsukasa's feeling his pant pocket. I don't have my house key. Did I drop it somewhere earlier? His glance back at the school is troubled. But there's no time for that now. After all, you could die. Go on. Huh? Just make sure you're back in 5 minutes. Go, get moving. Okay, I understand. Tsukasa runs back into the school. Jeez, you do know we're in a big hurry. Tsukasa shrinks in the distance until they disappear inside the building. A bitingly cold wind whips past me. It's coming from the school. It's not normal, especially for the start of summer. The wind dies down, and out of nowhere, I get a really bad feeling. Should I have let Tsukasa go back inside? Brother, we got the good ending. You should be fine. 5 minutes pass. Tsukasa isn't back yet. What's Tsukasa doing in there? We better check. I step inside and go down the right hallway. Make it all the way in front of the room where we fought Hanahiko, but I don't see Tsukasa anywhere. Strange. This should be the place. Mister? Don't scare me like that. I nearly blew my safety whistle. What are you doing here? You're late, so I came looking for you. Oh, I'm very sorry about that. It's dark, so it took more time. If only you'd lent me the flashlight, then we wouldn't have had this problem. He seems sorry enough, but man, he's as impudent as ever. I'm so relieved. A huge weight lifts off my shoulders when I see that he's okay. Come on, let's go! We all climb into the car and head straight to Kujo Mansion. You're safe. My mark's vanished like it never was, so things must have gone well, huh? Glad to see you found Moe too. You're frowning. What's wrong? Well, his mark hasn't gone away. What? Hey, what's going on? Mr. Well, we'll tell Mr. Mishida about everything. Please go and see Mary. Welcome back, Lord Angem. It appears that you overcame your fear and cleared away the grudge. Congratulations are in order. Her tone is the same as always, but for some reason, it grates on me. What's so great about it? Why hasn't my mark vanished? It is likely that the one who gave it was not Hanahiko. Well, shit. I'm suddenly lightheaded. The world's fading. I'd risked my life during that investigation, and it was completely useless to me. I guess all that's left is waiting for dawn and my death. Lord Angem, if it is all right with you, would you mind showing me your mark? I hold my arm out toward Mary. Her neck shifts slightly as she stares at the mark. It is as I thought. It's only a minuscule fraction, but the fate I sense from this mark has been distorted. What does that mean? Is it because I beat Hanahiko? The flame on your life was indeed fading at one point, but it has now become brighter. Are you saying I'm not going to die at dawn? That is correct. My sigh of relief is so deep it feels like my soul is escaping my body. The mark's still burned on me, but it seems that I'll be okay. For now. It appears that the mark you bear is different from the ones that I know of, but there's no doubt that it was given to you by a spirit. Then, there are other spirits like Hanahiko that give people marks? Yes. Well, shit. Spirits born of grudges have an insatiable hatred for the living. This persistent hatred is not sated by simply killing the living. Rather, they drag their victims to the depths of despair before their death. That is what they desire. The mark is an effective method. Spirits who wish to terrorize the living, the more I hear, the less I understand. It appears something within each city can easily create such spirits, though I could not say what it is. So, for me to escape my mark, I need to find the spirit that gave it to me and take care of it then. Yes, it's logical to believe that the mark will disappear with the spirit. That's the only way to escape death and regain your memories. It'll soon be dawn. I'm sure that you are all tired. Please rest. You're free to use any room. Thank you so much. Seriously. If you hadn't been there, I probably would have been killed by Hanahiko. But when I think about you still having your mark, it's hard to be happy. Well, I'm going to bed. Good night. You did great work today. You're much more competent than all the other adults I know. Though it only makes sense for adults to help children. It'll be challenging from now on. My schoolwork has suffered due to my memory loss. I need to study hard to catch up.
You do your best too. Well then, good night. Think I'm heading off myself. With that mess of trouble taken care of, I'm sure I'll crash right away. Alright, here, have this. He pulls a small paper item from his beat-up coat and hands it to me. It looks like a newspaper article. It's about that boy who died. Before he was adopted, he lived with his mother. She understood her son, unlike his hard-headed adoptive father. She'd put makeup on him in front of a mirror. She very much doted on him. After all that hell at a young age, then dying, that was probably his only good memory. Mashida's smile is sad. Well, it's up to you how you interpret it. Do whatever you want. See ya. Lord Angem, there's something I must tell only you. About those who lost their marks. They must leave in the morning. Those who escape their fate should return to their daily lives. That's the will of Lady Saya. So I'll be the only one left behind? I feel like a student repeating a grade. Lord Angem, by any chance, are you uneasy about being the solo occupant in this mansion? I kind of am. Is that so? Mary stares unblinkingly at me. I could just be extrapolating it, but it seems like she's thinking about something. Now then, Lord Angem, it would be for the best that you take your rest as well. Please find me when you're ready. Farewell. Lady, I, get maybe a few hours without you, I don't know what you mean by farewell. It isn't even really a goodbye. This is an instance where I am going to read the stuff, because it is important, in my humble opinion, to the lore TM of the game. Sorry. And, I gotta stay hydrated. Yep. Okay. 1990X. The principal of H Elementary, Mr. A, reported to the local police that his son, age 9, was missing. The police organized a huge search, even into the forest by H Castle, but were unable to locate him. Mr. A was famous for helping out the orphanage, and his missing son was adopted from there. Mr. A, the lost child's father, has resigned from his post as principal of H Elementary and is moving out of H City. A man of importance in the area, he's been plagued with slander that has affected his family. Some rumors claim he's a pedophile or question his sexuality. These horrible accusations ignore his human rights. Yeah, we already knew that, kind of. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we probably could have gathered that he was a pedophile pretty fast, but... you know. Rest in peace, Hanahiko. You are a very beautiful boy, and I'm sorry. Another night greets me. It's been 3 days since the investigation, and not one glimmer of hope for me. Actually, give me 1 sec. Sorry. I want to adjust a setting with my laptop. I left the sound on accident, so I have been hearing everything through my laptop speaker, and it's been kind of annoying. Low-key kind of annoying. And then I'm also just gonna quickly make sure that my good old iPad is monitoring stuff properly, because it was looking a little weird a second ago. Because like I was saying, I just want to make sure that everything is working well. That is preferable. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good and ready for the next part. Yeah, I get comfy again now. I think we're good. Are we good? Are we good? Time idles by as death draws even closer to claim me. As the mark that brings death. The only way to escape it is to defeat the spirit that gave it to me. But I've no clue where that spirit is right now. Maybe things would be different if that specialist, Saya Kujo, was alive. A knock breaks my train of thought. Mashida, my king! How long were you planning on sleeping? You're pretty relaxed for a guy who could die soon. The ex-detective, Satoru Mashida. The other mark bearers left the mansion, but he stayed behind. Mary was the cause. I guess she asked him to help as he was leaving. She went against Saya Kujo's wishes by doing that, but it seems that it was for my sake. But I don't know about Mashida. Even if he was asked to stay, he has no reason to agree. What's that look? Not happy I stayed behind? I'm grateful. Cut that out. It's creepy. Flatter me all you want, but I won't forget you drove without a license. He's got a bad mouth, as usual. His true intentions aside, I have to say that I'm honestly grateful for his help. My amnesia could hit without warning, so I can't go out whenever I want. He's been going around gathering info in my place. I saw some people from the force. Still no ruckus over H Elementary. But wait a second. That guard went missing. His company should be notified. That company is exactly the issue. It's run by Yakuza thugs who have their eyes on the labor department. They don't want the police involved. Plus, in a shitty company like that, people up and walk out all the time. Yamashita, that was his name. Everybody thinks that he up and split. I hear that's why they're having a hard time finding a replacement. If you didn't know the school's haunted, it'd just be another abandoned building. The government wouldn't need to rush to find a new guard. The man lived alone, so a missing persons report won't be filed anytime soon. The school most likely won't come under suspicion until then. That's it for my report. You covered a lot of ground in a short time. Ex-detectives sure are handy. Did you bring up the mark or spirits when you were asking around? Do you think I'm an idiot? They'd be calling the loony bin. Even if the kids or I did bring them up, who would honestly believe us? Why waste my breath? Exasperated, he shrugs. Searching the mansion was on you, so did you find anything? I came up blank as well, though I've only gone through half so far. And some of the rooms were locked. Stuck without a warrant. Like you'd wait for something like that. I swallow the words before they come out. Oh yeah, Mary's asking for you. You should get going. Miss Mary! Oh, I've been waiting for you. Mary's sitting primly on the couch, the same as always. It appears that you're having a difficult time with your investigation. I do wish that I could be of more use to you. I know you can sense mark bearers. Can you sense spirits too? If they were to come onto the grounds, I believe I could, yes. That doesn't sound particularly useful. Do you have any other abilities or powers? Indeed. I can view the vague shape of the course of a person's fate. Like predicting the future? Oh no, nothing quite so extreme. It's more akin to fortune telling. It may or may not come to pass. I get it. That's why what you predicted earlier didn't actually happen. Did Mary tell you something? The truth you're seeking can be found here, or some such. Like a fool, I fell for it. So convinced. I'm such an idiot. A loud knock sounds at the door. A visitor in the dead of night. Mark bearer? I open the door, and the visitor strides in. It's a shady-looking man in a uniform delinquents these days tend to wear. He smirks at me, clearly feeling superior. This place, Kujo Mansion? I got business with some Saya chick. No way you're her, huh? He narrows his eyes, staring suspiciously. She's out. Damn, that right? You guys know her though, yeah? Would you hear me out?
Never trust a man that says hear me out, or a woman for that matter. But, okay, fine, we'll do it. Introductions are quickly done. His name's Sho Nagashima. And as we'd guessed, he's got a mark. Sho! I love him. He rolls up his right sleeve to show us, and yep, the red mark is burned in. An occult freak friend said something. Like it gives you amnesia. For real? Yeah, that's right. I can't even remember my real name. You're kinda too calm for all that. Bet you're pulling a fast one on me. That grates, but the reaction's normal. But if he's not gonna believe the rumors, then he had no reason to come. Why is he still here then? Huh, rumors are just that. Amnesia or dying because of some mark? That's comic book craziness. Every word of it is true. Huh? Was that a girl's voice? Oops, I didn't do the right voice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's a saying, the truth is stranger than fiction. There are two sides of the same coin. Mary begins explaining. I'm sure she's figured it would be the fastest way to convince him. You got some damn speaker set up somewhere, don't ya? I don't take kindly to threats. He peers closely at Mary. Such a mechanism does not exist, Lord Sho. No. No way. He yelps pathetically, his eyes wide, and suddenly falls flat on his ass. It seems that despite appearances, this punk is terrified of ghosts and monsters. His tough act is likely a cover. That's why we love him, okay? Don't make fun of him. Don't make fun of Sho in this house. After that, he meekly pays full attention to Mary as she speaks. He listens quietly, his face pale, as she tells him about the mark and spirits. By the time she finishes explaining, his face is devoid of color. Now, Lord Sho, have you not already experienced the beginning of memory loss? Yeah. I don't think he's used to Mary yet. His face is rather stiff. My memory's always been crap, so I thought I was just imagining things. But then it started getting so bad that it was just ridiculous. I got this occult friend, yeah? Told him about my scar, the mark, and he scared the shit out of me. Showed me an article that said it was all that scar thing's fault. So now I'm here. Moe mentioned seeing an article by Sayakujo in a magazine too. It's all because of some monster? The hell? This is crazy. Why'd this have to happen to me? Not believing it is normal. But if you don't, you'll die. If you don't want to kick the bucket, figure out how you got the mark. Even if your memory's gone bad, you should at least remember that. Sorry, my nose is like hella itchy. Okay. I'm not that far gone, thanks. I'm positive I got from the forest by H. Castle. I know I did. I mean, it does have a rumor about the place being cursed, so... We should probably ask him some more about it. Forest? The huge forest west of the city. Wait, doesn't everyone know about that? Even kids do. But I've lost my memory. Maybe that's why I don't know about it. The place is the city's garbage dump. Bunch of nasty rumors about it. There's illegal industrial waste dumping there, like, all the time. It's not just objects, either. They say a black car once dumped a young woman's body there. New mother strangled her kid there because she couldn't take care of it. There's tons more rumors like that, whether or not any of them are true. I heard some of those too. Like the lost kid who was eaten by a dog and they only found his torso. Or that a murderer hides out there and kills anyone who gets near. Shit is crazy. The two of them happily exchange stories. Apparently, while he hates ghosts, he's more than fine with this kind of stuff. I've hit the edge of the forest a few times, but never walked in. No one with half a brain goes there. What should I ask next? It's cursed? Sho stiffens like a board. I hate that supernatural crap. Just talking about it freaks me out. What a whim. Rumors exist for a reason. That place is a famous suicide spot. 50 people die there a year, so they say, and that's just what they find. Once there is a mass suicide.
It's had its fair share of grisly history. Show's eyes are wide. He looks like he swallowed a bug. What should I ask next? Why were you there? I was obviously on my bike, man. Place is totally empty at night, so it's perfect for driving around. Riding around free as a bird helps me clear my mind. Before you ask, yes, I have my license, and no illegal mods. Ha, is that so? We don't need another person flaunting the law. One is enough. Flouting the law, sorry. Oops. I smile wryly. Who would have thought this person would be on the straight and narrow? That day, I was clearing my head when my bike broke down. I stopped to check it out. Then suddenly, I've got this scar. I doubt we'll get any more out of show. No info on the spirit, then. You haven't forgotten anything. No keeping secrets now. Quit strong-arming me. Hold your horses, I'm thinking. He's complaining, but I can see that he's really combing through his memories. There was something. It wasn't a ghost or nothing, but I did spot something weird. Over by the side of the road, I saw this huge man. A giant? It wasn't just some tree shadow? Honestly, I'm not real sure. The place was pretty dark, and I only saw it for a second. It sounds pretty iffy. If that info is that info really reliable? May I interject? In truth, there are a number of supernatural rumors set there. One happens to corroborate Lord Show's story. The rumor of Shimio. Sounds like Mary has an idea. Could you tell us more about it? Of course, Lord Angem. It's time for the next chapter! I shall tell you the story of Shimio, the man of the forest. This dude. Hey, have you heard that rumor? The one about that weird giant man? He's covered in black splotches. So people call him Shimio, the spotted man of the forest. I've heard he asks everyone he meets a question. I don't know what voice I do for this. Do you like bees? A college student who heard the rumor decided to go to the forest to see. And a man covered in splotches really did appear. Do you like bees? I'll do a different voice for later, but the student laughed. Yeah, sure, I like them. And then, let's raise some then. In your body. Bum bum bum. Shimio asks those he meets a single question, then kills them using his drill. That might be none other than the figure you saw, Lord Show. However, I have no proof. We never have any proof, goddammit. Then we'll have to gather evidence. Let's get ourselves to the forest. Investigations require legwork. There's no hesitation in Mashida. After facing Hanahiko, he knows full well what spirits are capable of. Is this his training and experience as a police detective? Hey now, you serious? Going there in the middle of the night? You guys are totally... you guys have totally lost it. You're coming too, bitch! You're coming too! What? Me? So an elementary school kid and a high schooler were tougher than you. You're that much of a wimp? What did you say? I ain't no scaredy cat. Hey, old man, take me with you instead of him. If that huge guy really is some monster, I'll pound him to dust. Sorry, I just had to remove a bot. If that huge guy really is some monster, I'll pound to dust. He's easy to manipulate. Poor Show. You've settled on a destination. Please head to the forest by H Castle once you're ready. Your first goal is to identify the spirit that bestowed the mark. Best wishes for your investigation. I got you, Mary. I got you. I got you, girly. I got you. New info is added. We don't really need to read said info. We should be fine. Yep, all items, sorry, I should probably say this as well. All items get removed. We don't reuse them in future investigations. You get a new set of items every single investigation. I think we're chill bringing whoever the hell we want. Could be wrong. I'm like almost positive. So... Oh no, sorry, no. I want to bring Sho. I like Sho. And I don't think that we get him for the rest of the game. Like, I think it's just this segment where you get him, if I'm not mistaken. So I would like to give him as much time as we can give him. I love me a delinquent dude that's secretly a scaredy cat. I love that for him. He deserves some love. I do like Mashida too, of course. But Mashida gets, like, so much screen time in this game. Shit, why am I... Damn it, why? Sho throws himself into the passenger seat and mumbles an endless litany of complaints. I really want to tell him to shut up, but I'm pretty sure that'll only make things worse. It's only natural for a guy his age. Hey, old man, you got a smoke? I blink in surprise. Cigarette? I instinctively put my hand in my pocket, but then I come to my senses. You're not old enough for that yet. Shut up, I'm 19 already, it's fine. 19? But you're still in high school. Now I've done it. I'm overcome with regret the instant I say it, but I can't take it back now. Well, excuse me for repeating a grade. Looks like I touched on a sore subject, even though that wasn't my intention. The atmosphere in the car was bad enough, and now I've made it a little worse. I need to change the subject. So, are you in a club or anything? You look pretty fit, so maybe baseball or... Yeah, I played, but I quit. My emergency save just swerved into dangerous territory. Broke my knee. Too many laps, coach kept saying I had a bad attitude, or looked at him funny. Sorry. Why are you apologizing? I don't care about that shit. I couldn't really get into it under that shitty coach anyways. I think I know now why he rides his motorcycle alone in the mountains. But if he came to Kujo Mansion after a setback like that... Oh, fuck. It's seriously frustrating. He keeps up a string of swearing for a while. Anyone would act the same way. Anyone would swear up a storm, but keep going down the same path anyway. Down this dark, uncertain road that only leads to death. It's a little bleak, but okay. I mean, he's not wrong, but still, bleak as hell. My dude. Could be a little positive, no? We arrive at the forest by H Castle. I stop the car near where Sho said he saw the man, and we enter the forest. All the guideposts on the path are faded, with their paint peeling off. Looks hardly traversed, just as Sho and Mashida said. We walk a while until we come to a large arch marking the start of a hiking trail. It's rusted over, and with the peeling paint, it doesn't seem to have been touched up. The letters have faded and are mostly illegible. Carefully reading it, it says... Welcome to the lush and romantic Wood Timberland. Murder, huh? Coincidence, that's all. It's just 'cause it's way old and faded. Come on, old man, let's go already. We pass under the arch and enter the forest. Oh, actually, wait, I want to go back, because I think that you can get stuff at the front. We continue down the path a short while before we come across something unexpected. The grave marker. It was probably put up to honor those who commit suicide here. Might not be a bad idea to say a quick prayer for those who have ended their suffering that way. We're going to go back and check at the entrance first. Sorry! It's a wooden trash container. We're going to look. I don't think it's been used in a long time. There's no garbage littered around either. Doesn't mean you can't look, dude. I feel around inside the container, but nothing's inside. Okay, fine. You win. You win. You win. I know that there's for sure something later that we have to do, though. I know that. Over here, I mean. The weather-beaten table and benches are clearly damaged and rotting in places. I peek underneath the table and find something stuck there. A talisman? Oh, hell yeah. I knew it. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Alright, let's go in. Anything besides the very obvious grave marker? No. It's a grave marker placed to honor suicide victims. Something's written in magic marker. Say the opposite of the truth. You'll be followed. Sho scows to cover how his face is deathly pale. You'll be followed? The hell's with that? Damn it, who scribbles dumbass graffiti? Just off to the side, I notice a faint trail. Discover the entrance to the Beast Trail. Looks like there's a path over there, too. Hey, old man, try to keep up. What if I didn't want to go that way yet? The moonlight doesn't reach the Beast Trail that branches off the hiking trail, so we're in gloom. The trees are thick on both sides. We'd get lost if I didn't have a flashlight. Just then, there are footsteps close by, from the bushes. Hold on, did you hear footsteps too? I hear footsteps again. They seem to be getting closer. Then... What? Oh great, more male voices that I can't do, because I don't have range. A man appears from the bushes. He looks horribly exhausted. Don't startle me like that. You shouldn't stand around in the dark. What are you doing? The man falls silent. I think he realized Hirai knows the answer. Mishita did say this place was a famous spot for suicide. I can't do it anymore. I work myself to the bone at a job that I don't even want. And you just bring another man home? How dare you? The nerve! He holds his head in his hands. He suddenly starts kicking a tree and yelling. Oh, fuck! A rapid stream of swear words flow out of his mouth. He seems to be the type that goes crazy when he's upset. Hey, could you tell me? How much nerve do you have to do that, huh? Stop him. Death invites death. I hear that voice again. Stop him. Does that mean I should dissuade him? If you've got something to say, just spit it out, you bastard. Live or die. Alrighty. Sympathize. It would be bad if you went berserk here. I try and act like I sympathize, but... You say you understand? What bullshit are you trying to pull, huh? I think I only made it worse. Oops. What did she think I was doing? Worked myself sick but stuck with it anyways, and for whose sake? I even bought her a purse on our anniversary last year. Damn it! Damn it! Then she goes and sees another man. The man curses the darkness. He's completely lost it. I should probably avoid any tactless interjections or flattery. Hey, you there, was it me? What do you think? Clear this up for me. Did I do something wrong? Yeah, that's right. I just did my best. Damn it all. I can hear the anguish in his voice as he yells. Bro! I'm sorry. I'm sure she'd just laugh if she heard I was dead, hanging off her asshole lover. Ugh, but when I think about it, you know, it's strange. Why do I have to make her happy when it causes me so much pain? It's ridiculous. I'm done with it. No way am I gonna die for an idiot like that. That's right, I'm sure I can still... The man looks down at his feet and then glances up at me. We could still start over fresh, right? Yeah, I'm... No flattery. I'll be honest with you, bro, if I have to. Fine. It's impossible. Yeah, I agree. I've lived this long, it's too late for me. I mean, you could start over with someone else, or just be single. I'll die sometime soon, even if it's not tonight. And I'll endure it until then. It's kind of bleak, but okay. I don't know what you've been through, but you should rethink it. Honestly, though, you look like you'll be fine. His expression changes, as if he's remembered something. I saw a strange man while I was wandering out here. His body was covered with black splotches. You think he's sick? He kept staring at me. It was creepy. If you're heading back, be careful. A man covered in splotches. Mary brought up some rumors about a man like that. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. The name's Masao Kimura. If we ever meet again. The man scratches his head and smiles a bit. Let me buy you a drink or something. Well, see ya. We don't talk long with him before he leaves. New info is added. Damn, what a pain in the ass. Guys like that should hurry up and die. The beast trail continues onward. Let's return to our investigation. Thanks, show. I'm trying to say that I like you. Sorry, oh my god, I need water. I'm trying to say that I like you, and you're over here making yourself sound like an asshole. So, like, don't do that, buddy. Don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm gonna go back and feel it, because I don't think I felt it. Search the grave marker, but nothing unusual about it other than the graffiti. Oh, never mind. Okay. That's fine. Hey. Fine by me. Alright. Time for the creepy-ass cabin. One of, I think, more than one. I think there are multiple that we'll encounter. Unless it's just one. I go to the door, and my hand gets coated with a sticky liquid. It smells sweet. Is this honey? Why would there be honey on a doorknob? Mystified, I step inside the cottage. Whoa. How about that? It's clean. You could spend a night here easy. Yeah, I wouldn't. Quite frankly, I wouldn't. I ignore Show's rambling and take a good look around the cottage. I'm not sure why, but something feels off. It takes me 2 seconds to figure it out. It's too clean. Huh? Show looks at me, startled. Don't you think it's strange? Why would a building that's been abandoned for so long be this clean inside? I don't even have to look to know his face just turned 3 shades whiter. You're saying someone lives here? I don't know for sure, but it's possible that someone comes here occasionally. That or... I immediately start shining my flashlight on places of interest. What do you think is in this bag? It's pretty big. How would I know? If you're so interested in it, why don't you open it already? Show gives me the go-ahead, so I open up the burlap sack. Before I can stop it, it loses its balance and topples to the floor. Show's eyes open wide, aghast. Rip. What rolls out onto the floor is a corpse. A woman. What's with that body? Her body's drilled through with countless holes. A sharp cylindrical tool must have gouged them. Even odder, her whole body appears to be covered in liquid. Thick, sweet scent fills the air, strong enough to make you want to cough. Is this honey? Honey? On a corpse? Why? He's not really asking me, obviously. There's no way that I would know. All I do know is, we need to get out of here as soon as possible. Let's hurry and search the rest of the cottage. What? You're gonna look around? What are we gonna do about this? He's not expecting us to take it, is he? Close the bag and put it back. That's all we can do. Come on, help me out. Hey, this isn't the time to be freaking out. Who's freaked out? You are, clearly, Show, my guy. It's okay to be a little scared, but like, own it. Own it, my boy, own it. Sweating profusely, we manage to get the job done. We still need to search the rest of the cottage. New info is added to the spirit file. Corpse in the cottage. Rest in peace, people with trypophobia. I apologize. Bottle of drugs are all on the line. Shake each one, and I find one that has some left inside. Got night-night. Alrighty, we got our drugs. That sounds terrible out of context. It's a metal toolbox. It's locked. There's no way to open it. Can I look at it? There's a thin layer of dust built up on the outside. Nobody has touched it for a long time. Seems legit, seems legit. What about in here? I peek through a crack to see if there's anything inside, but it seems to be empty. What about here? It's an old notebook. The cover says Honeybee Family Notes. Honeybees are our friends. Make them amiable with the medicine from the sprayer. If they get mad, pay attention to the direction the hive is facing. Awakened honeybees leave the hive in the direction of the sun. That looks like some useful information. Should I rip it out and take it with me? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Next one. It's an old notebook. Same thing. Make hive, new body. Smear honey all over. Ferment, honey, get sticky liquid. Drawn by smell, honey bee, enter hive. That looks like some useful information. Should I rip it out and take it with me? Yes, sir. And that should be it, if I'm not mistaken. Should be it for here. Flip the switch at the base of the light bulb, but it doesn't turn on. Maybe it's broken. Alright, yeah. We're gonna get the hell out of here. We're gonna skedaddle. Alright. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're gonna move forwards. As we continue through the dense forest, a pained cry suddenly echoes among the trees. That's never good. Yeah, I was gonna say, mayhaps the suspicious handprint. There's a pattern on the tree trunk. I look around the tree and find a talisman on the exact opposite side of the tree from the pattern. Found a worn-out talisman. When I pick up the worn-out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. Got soul power. The worn-out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. I think that's it. No? I think that's it for here. So we're going to keep on going forward. If I'm not mistaken, there's another liver dye coming up pretty soon. We'll examine you. It's a grave marker. Search the grave marker, but nothing's unusual about it. Off to the side, I notice a thin trail. Found the beast trail. Thought so, there's one here too. Come on, let's go. I follow Sho into the bushes. Dude suddenly has, like, balls of steel. There we go. There's the lack of balls of steel coming back. Ah! Sho spots something and stumbles, falling backwards onto me. At the same time, every single hair on my body stands on end. I quickly look down and find something is clinging onto my ankles, its expression anguished. It seems eager to speak to me, but its voice is incredibly hard to decipher. This pitch black. Can't see anything. What's it saying? Wait, that grave marker said to say the opposite of the truth. But what's the opposite of the truth? Does that mean I'm supposed to lie? No shit. No shit, Sherlock, you're supposed to lie. The opposite of the truth is a lie, my guy. Okay. Hey, wait. Are you lifeless too? Actually, I think I might have guessed the wrong thing. I don't think it's lifeless. Oh well. Right. Only the dead are here. Okay, never mind. I did do the right one. I hear another voice at my feet. Am I dead? I don't believe it. I don't understand. Tell me. Am I dead? No. No, you're not dead at all. No way. I still have to suffer. It looks sad and lonely. Safe. I hear yet another voice at my feet. Please listen, someone. I have to live, I have to live, I have to live. I'm alive. Yes. You're alive. This is what I mean, though, about how some of the answers are, like, really dumb. Like, stepping on the ghost, no shit, that's the wrong answer. Like, I don't think you should do that. The voice sounds like it passes through me, and is then sucked into the ground. We did it! And we are safe. The next thing I know, the shadow clutching at my ankles is gone. Survived. As we should, we're pros. We're pros at this point. Sho stands there, his face deathly pale. Ugh, no way. I saw it. God, it was so clear. It's okay. It's over now. Right. Old man. Oh, what? You're awesome. Well, he's certainly straightforward. Sure, let's go. Yeah. This dude. Oh, wait. I should have gone down the beast trail. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We can do this first. I don't think it matters too much. There's a wooden box that probably used to contain a beehive. Open the box and find a metal tool inside. Got crowbar. Huh? What's this doing here? No, why not grab it? I did. I got you, brother. Okay. We're supposed to use that then on the toolbox. If I remember correctly. Since we are so early on, I don't have to worry about us getting killed. Or, you know what I mean, starting the encounter. Because even then it's locked based off of, getting stuff, so we'll be good just exploring first. The air is filled with the buzzing of bees. There appears to be a giant beehive here. Probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. Okay, never mind, I lied. We have to go back. These things are dangerous. Old man, don't push your luck. We beat a hasty retreat. No! There. We'll keep on going. Cut through brush. Sorry, I'm just like trying to get comfortable. It's hard sometimes, okay? Getting comfy is hard. Hi, Irene. She's taking a nap in the corner. It's a metal toolbox. We will use our crowbar. Take out the crowbar and shove it under the lid of the toolbox. I put pressure on it using it as a lever. The toolbox pops open. Got sprayer. Now I can use a variety of drugs. Manipulators will themselves be manipulated. What's that thing? The sudden voice makes me jump, but I shake it off and turn towards him. It's a tool that sprays chemicals and pesticides. You put the container of drugs in here and then do this. I quickly demonstrate how it works. Sho scratches his face, his brow furrowed. You sure know a lot, old man. I'll let you handle it then. And now I'm suddenly in charge of it. When I want to spray a drug, I'll have to choose which drug to use. But is this thing really that hard to figure out? I've never seen it before either, but I still knew how to use it right away. New info is added to the spirit file. Obtained a sprayer. A sprayer. Alrighty. Gonna go back. And then we are gonna spray the shit out of those bees, because they deserve it, okay? They deserve it right now. They were in my way. They gotta take a nap. We're not killing them, we're just having them sleep. I step into the empty clearing. The air is filled with the buzzing of bees. There appears to be a giant beehive here. It probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. Oh yeah, there's that. I take out the sprayer and hold it in one hand. I should be able to use this to spray drugs. Hell yeah, of course, of course. Let's use our good old sprayer. I have the sprayer out, now I just need to choose which drug to spray. Screw you! I take out the night-night and put it in the sprayer. I take careful aim and spray the drug. The bees' movements get slower. Eventually, the hive falls completely silent. Used up one bottle of night-night. I've silenced every hive in this area. Now we can pass through. Yes, all right. Haha, way to go, old man. You got this. Who you calling an old man? Whoa. Did you just hear some kind of animal? I heard it. I heard it. It sounds familiar. Turning around, I wonder if it's... It's the rabbit! And yep, that rabbit hops in front of me. A bunny. The rabbit stares at us completely still. It's almost like it's waiting for us to follow. Hey, wait. The next thing I know, I'm rushing after it. Hey, where do you think you're going, old man? The rabbit was at H Elementary. It showed up and guided us when we were in trouble. That's not some normal rabbit. It's definitely acting with intent. At last, the rabbit guides me to an old Shinto torii gate. There's a shrine here. The rabbit looks back at me. Then, soundlessly, it turns from the gate and hops into a bush nearby. Hey, old man. Don't mess with me like that. You're nuts running off like that. The hell's with that bunny anyway? Something's bothering me about it. I lost sight of it here, though. Just then, from out of the darkness, a huge swarm of bees descends on us. Shit, watch out! There are bees everywhere! Damn, we gotta get out of here. Sho pulls my arm and we stumble back into the earlier crossroad. New info is added to the spirit file. Mysterious shrine. That will come in handy later. I do not... Yeah, the map does not change based on direction. Like, it doesn't orient itself differently. Sorry, I just had to think. There's a leaning Jizo statue. To search it, and there is a strange texture on the moss-covered back. When I brush away the moss, I find a yellow paper stuck to the statue. Got soul power, hell yeah. Some wooden sliding doors. Sliding doors won't open, they seem to be locked. Hear me out. Hell yeah. Yeah, do it. It's the fastest way. But I can't break the lock. I throw my body weight behind the crowbar 2 or 3 times, then... There's a sound of metal breaking. What? The crowbar snaps completely into 2 pieces. Lost crowbar and got a broken crowbar. Too much force, old man. At least the lock got busted too. Good. Hurry it up and look inside. Rude! Why don't you hurry it up and look inside, sir? Respect your elders. You overdid it, man. The door's a mess. You made it even harder to open now. I push the door open and step inside. Only to run into something. Stop. Don't come any closer. If you come any closer, I'll sue. A woman is backed up in a defensive stance. I'm a black belt in Taekwondo. If you try anything, I'll... Shut up, old lady! Hold. At Sho's roar, the woman shrieks and falls silent, eyes wide. It's incredibly rude, but honestly, I'm kind of grateful. We wait for the woman to calm down before asking what she's doing here. Forgive me, it was all a misunderstanding on my part. I'm Christy Arimura, freelance news anchor. Though I haven't done much recently. Wait, I've seen you. You're that woman that was in the news. Wow, it's really true. Celebrities are more beautiful in person. Belle, honey, you're right in front of the TV. Cut that out. This isn't the time for flattery. You just called him old, too, so... She says that, but she doesn't sound that upset. She seems to love being complimented. Anyway. What are you doing out here? Her expression clouds over. Well... Sho huffs at me. You really have to ask? You lost your tact in old age. Masao Kimura's face comes to mind. That's right, this place is... I was going to die. Yes, I know full well just how stupid that is. But sometimes it's the only choice you have left. I should have known better. Such a thoughtless question passed my lips. I wish I could blame the mark for this. Oh yeah, I heard something about you fooling around with another celebrity. Not that I care about that stuff. That's why I came out here, so I wouldn't cause trouble for anyone. At the very end, I thought about calling someone, but couldn't, so I made up my mind. But then in the forest, I have a bad feeling about this. What was in the forest? A huge man. An extremely huge man. No, actually, I'm not sure if he was really human or not. But I saw a figure like that. Then suddenly I got scared. So I ran into this cottage. I'm here to kill myself, and I just run from danger. I'm a riot. Girl, honey, kitty, please no. She keeps on going right in front of the TV. What's wrong? You two aren't saying anything. That's the same as what I... Yeah. Christy must have seen Shimio. Which means she must also... Have you gotten a weird scar recently? One that stings every now and then? I know the answer just from her reaction. How'd you know? I only just noticed it myself. There's a strange bite mark on my palm. This is crazy. Someone receives the mark when they're already planning suicide, the height of irony. Hey, old man, what were we supposed to do now? The lady came to off herself, you know. Is there any point in helping her? Help me? I'm not going to kill myself anymore, I swear, so please. I'm terrified of them. Her eyes are serious. She must mean what she says. It might only be a temporary change of heart, but... Alright, we'll help you. Our home base is Kujo Mansion. We need to go. Yep. Stop messing with the flashlight, old man. What? What's happening? The light won't turn on. This has happened before, but back then... I got it to go back on right away. But this time it's not working. Ah! What was that? A noise from behind the cottage. Is something there? Shit, it's no use. I give up on the flashlight and stuff it in my bag. But what's the plan now? Do we bunker down in this cottage till we can't even lock up? Or we have to run out of the forest? Are you insane? Staying here would be suicide. This place is strangely clean. That means someone is coming here. You mean he comes here? Let's go. We walked all the way here. We should know how to get back. You're seriously going. Are you mad? Sorry, but we're out of time. Stay here if you want. I'm not going to stop you. Ah. We step out into pitch blackness. Damn it, I can hardly see. Anyway, we need to go straight back to the entrance with no detours. We've got no idea where he could be waiting for us. The words leave me in a rush. If I hadn't spit them out, I'd never finish. My voice is starting to shake far too much. New info is added. Mark Bear in a cottage. I don't remember which way is out. I feel like I should point this out. We're at a fork already. Which way? Where do we go? I think east. We came from the east. Okay. Ah! Don't yell, old lady. Something's coming closer. We need to get out of here fast. Never mind, they told me what way to go. Thanks, game. Another fork? Girl, I know which way to go this time. Which way this time? South, it's south. The exit should be straight ahead from here. Quiet. Something's passing through the bushes right by us. Shit, is he following us? Even if he is, we have to keep going. This is nuts. No way we can just stand around anymore. Right, let's go. We just gotta keep on trekking. We'll make it. We got this. I believe in us. Wait a second. Christy suddenly stops. What's wrong? Someone's coming. I'm telling you, someone's coming. Out from the darkness jumps Mashita! Mashita! So, this is where you were. You're closer than I thought. Wait, why are you here? Had a bad feeling, so I grabbed a car and made my way here. Looks like you're in a rough spot. You could say that again. Anyway, we're on our way back. Good plan. Mashita glances over at Christy. Run now, explain later. We got... Oh my god. I need to drink more water. Run now, explain later. We gotta get out of here. We reach the entrance safe and sound. The creepy murder on the arch is such a familiar sight now. Alright, if we made it this far, then we must be. Yeah, it's all good now. Christy doesn't move. She looks worried, staring off at the forest entrance. What's wrong? Huh? Oh. Over there. Doesn't it look like someone's there? She's looking at a picnic table hiding in the gloom next to the gate. My gaze is drawn over as if by magnets. What is that? Rip! The scene before me is strange. There's a huge, misshapen man with bees crawling all over his face. My eyes fixate on his mouth. He looks like he's laughing. My heart thunders painfully when I catch a glimpse of the limp figure sitting beside him. It's him, that man. He was going to commit suicide. Kimura, it's definitely him. Sorry, Kimura. Control those that are different and exercise. That strange voice echoes in my head again. My vision warps. He's dead. Kimura's dead? When? Why is he on that bench? My legs give out, and when I can finally focus enough, I find myself kneeling on the ground. Old man, keep it together. Still okay, he hasn't seen us. We have to escape while we can. Ugh. Christy's completely out of it. She won't move an inch unless somebody drags her. Let's go. We're going to the parking lot quietly. Sho, you bring her. You got it. Come on, Mashita. Oh my god, Mashita. Let's go. I slur my words. Mashita. He's gone. Huh? I took my eyes off him for 2 seconds and he's not by the bench anymore. He disappeared. A machine growls and the undergrowth near us rustles. He's right there! Mashita yells, scrambling away. A hollow bang rings out from behind me. A gunshot? It must be Mashita. I had no idea he had a gun. I dive headfirst into the car, slamming my head accidentally into the steering wheel. Mashita tumbles into the passenger seat last. You didn't tell me you had a gun. Why would I tell you? No time to talk now, just hit the gas. I'm trying. The engine won't start. Shit. Old man, what are you doing? Mashita looks through the front windshield at the figure approaching. Hurry it up, he's coming. Shoot it! Shoot the fucking thing! Christy cowers in the back seat, her head in her hands. Please, God. Something bumps the hood of the car. The whole vehicle rocks violently. But then... it turned on. Go, let's get the hell out of here. Tires squealing, we race out of the parking lot. An unspeakable sense of relief fills the car. If feeling truly alive is a real sensation, then it most definitely feels like this. The greatest irony is that the only time you can feel truly alive is when you have a brush with death. No one speaks for a while. We're all soaking in that feeling. It's only after we've left the mountain and reached buildings again that I feel like talking. Still. I glance through the rearview mirror and then at the passenger seat. Both Mashita and Sho are looking out their windows. Is it really okay for you to come here? If Mary finds out... Obviously, I came with her permission. Mashida immediately retorts. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have come. I get it. Mary must have also guessed that we were in danger. So what happened to that explanation? Who's that woman behind us? Oh, right. I tell him everything I know so far about Christy Arimura. She offers up some details as well. The moment her background comes to light, Mashida smiles coldly. Arimura, right. Now that you mention it, I do remember you. You were fired over that scandal. Why I never... Should I be disgusted or amazed at his rudeness? But these scars you all have, what were they called? Marks. Thanks. So, you all have these marks. What happens when you have one? Well, Mashida butts in from the passenger seat. You die within a few days' time. Suffering from something like amnesia. You zone out and your brain takes a vacation. It all happened to me. Hello! Thank you! I've been trying to hydrate. I swear. Sho scoffs. Shh, you talk like it's someone else's problem. Sho. Mashida didn't mean it like that. You can only be blunt when discussing this. Doesn't look like Sho would buy that excuse, though. Guess it really is not your problem. After all, you don't have a mark anymore. Huh? What's he talking about? Oh, well, you see. Mashida has already lost Hanahiko's mark. He's free now. So, there's no good reason for him to be here with us, but... You're putting yourself in danger for the truth? I can't believe it. You're like a saint. Christy's exaggerated compliment is drowned out by Mashida's sardonic laugh. It's nothing that noble, but thanks to that, I've learned the thing I most wanted to know. And what's that? When and how people get the mark. The first time I was oblivious, but this time I was aware of it. Mashida, you don't mean... He gives me the usual crooked grin and shows me his wrist. Sure enough, his skin is blemished by a scar that looks like a spirit's bite mark. Sho cries out, a look of horror on his face. Come on, no way! Did you seriously do that? Man, give it up already. It's someone else's problem, right? So just shut it. No, it's because Mashida's a real one. He suffers with us. His co-suffering is better than suffering alone. Mashida, could I say something? What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. You just never told me that you had a gun. Oh, that. He laughs scornfully and shoves a paper bag into my hands. I open the bag and find a revolver-style handgun at the bottom. If you want it, take it. Jeez, Irene, stop it! Stop it, Irene. Oh my god, girl scared the shit out of me. Shh. Mashida keeps on talking without stopping to say what I have to say. It's loaded with 5 bullets. You can hang on to it. But promise me. Promise me what? Irene, calm down, baby. Calm down. You're fine. Just because somebody's passing by the door does not mean that you have to freak out. You're fine. Don't use it on anything other than spirit. Not that there's any proof it'll work on them. Of course. Have any experience with guns? There's no way I would. To be fair, I don't really know. But at the very least, right now, I'm not getting the feeling that I can handle a gun. Oh. Only use it under extreme stress. With no experience, you won't hit your mark. Well, whatever. If I'm there, just leave the shooting to me. You can face the spirit some other way. Okay. Girl, If you're gonna get all cranky, come on. No. Give me a sec. I must calm the doggo down. Good God, girl. Crazy dog. My dog is insane. I love her, but she insane. She insane. Okay. Are we good? That is the question. I think I'm already. Yeah, that's how it was at H Elementary, too. And for God's sake, keep it hidden. Gun possession gets you 3 years. I'd get hit with 1 to 10 myself just for giving it to you. And shooting a single bullet would get you more than 3 years, if not a life sentence. So you're telling me not to use it? No, I'm just telling you that if it's restricted that badly by the law, it's got that kind of power. Got a handgun. That we probably... I don't even think we're going to end up using it, to be honest. The mark's color grows even more vivid. Early dawn, a few hours left until death closes in. I can't remember fully, but I am pretty sure that you don't actually, like, you know, use the handgun. Welcome back, Lord Anchem. You as well, Lord Sho. It appears that the woman with you is also a mark bearer. That she is. We introduce Christy, and then Mary proceeds to fill her in on everything. The mark after your life... Wait, what? Sorry. There we go. The mark, memory loss, and the spirits who curse them into the living. Christy accepts her new reality surprisingly quickly. Yeah, true, the gun is not American. I guess it's only natural after what she saw in the forest. I then update Mary on what we found. I see. What a close call for you. I can hear relief in her voice. But why did she let Mashita go? If you must know, after you left, Lord Mashita insisted on traveling to the forest as well. Her eyes flick over to Mashita. I'm not one to just sit around. I'm not one to just sit around. Mashita shrugs nonchalantly. It was quite the issue. A selfish attitude like that could get all you mark bearers killed. I normally would have refused. Did something happen? No. I admit I had a foreboding feeling. I sensed danger was closing in on you, Lord Anchem. So he went, an emergency measure. Lord Mashita, please know that I will not allow such a thing a second time. Her cool voice is icier than usual. Mashita's so hard-headed, I wonder if she's actually getting through to him at all. Now, from what you've told me, you're positive that it was Shimio who gave Lord Sho his mark. Yeah. That ugly monster is definitely the huge man I saw that time. The fact is that I have the mark now. The fact that I have the mark now too proves it. Mashita rubs at his wrist, smirking. Dude, why are you... No, that's not a good thing. So what exactly are you planning? Don't tell me you're seriously thinking of fighting that thing. There's no way you'd win. You're completely mad if you think that you can. She's right. A certain someone's awesome bullets didn't even scratch it. We need a tank or something to beat that thing. The room falls silent. I'm sure all of us are thinking about what we saw back at the forest. There's no way we can do anything about a monster like that. We have to leave it for the police. As if the police are gonna do shit. What do you mean? You honestly believe that they'll do something? Go and make a suicide pact with that naive thinking, but leave me out of it. What? How dare you? Yo, boss. All this high and mighty talk coming from you, that mean you've got an idea how to beat it? How the hell would I know that? But I'm willing to risk my life to find one. His shout is hoarse. He's probably uneasy. Christy shivers. Sho just glares at Mashita. I need more water. An awkward silence falls again. We're wasting time. We've got to do something, but I am going to take charge. I need to force everyone into action. We can think about what we need to do while we're walking around. I'm going back to the forest. I want to learn more about Shimio. I could use some help. You say that, but no way we could find a needle in a haystack. We gotta have a clue first. Then, why don't we check out the bee farm that's north of H Shrine? My reports say several people have seen Shimio there. Hardly anyone goes there now, with the weird events in the forest. Why is there a bee farm up there? A cult called Honeybee Family used to live on the land. No one's there anymore, though. How come? They committed mass suicide. A mass suicide in the woods? I've heard about that one somewhere. Mashida might have mentioned something similar before we entered the forest. The tabloids and gossip shows ate it up 5 years ago. They never revealed the details, though, so the public doesn't really know. Oh yeah, I remember that. But my club took up all my time back then, so I don't know all too much. You seem to know quite a bit about the forest, Christy Arimura. Read up on it to find a primo spot. Don't be an ass. I was put in charge of the report, so I did my research. Honeybee family was very insular and insular and secretive. I can talk. I heard the mass suicide end was all the members following their leader. News channels chalked it up to their discontent with modern society. What happened to the leader? Rumors say it was also suicide, though I saw an old picture of him and he was a huge, obese man. Suddenly, everyone's holding their breath. No doubt we're picturing the same thing. The monster at the forest entrance. Dead guys come back to life? We want to go to a place with a zombie? That's totally insane. It's just like the rumors say. That forest is cursed. There's no way I could... Just standing there, the voice of the suicide victim surrounding me. Shut the hell up, hag. No more words out of those lip flaps. But now, it's not only the forest that's cursed. I failed to kill myself, and now I'm at the mansion. And I'm cursed too. And so are all of you. Her mutters have a dark edge. If Shimio is somehow connected to the Honeybee family, then the key to destroying his grudge is going to be there. We got this. We got this. Oh, right. What are you gonna do, old lady? You still want to die? I'm considering it, but I'll help you guys while I settle on my decision. I'll pass on monster fighting. Wow, you'll help? I'm shocked. If you leave your mark alone, you won't need to hike back out there. Well, I hate owing strangers, especially pushy guys like you. She seems grateful that we saved her. There's no reason to refuse your help. We need as much as we can get. In fact, I'm actually going to take you, Christy! The night is drawing to a close. The key to escaping the mark does seem to lie within the forest. Lady Christie said that Shimio was often seen near the bee farm. It may hold a connection to him. Good luck. Thank you, Miss Mary. We're gonna fucking need it. Alright. I'm sorry, show. I would rather take you, but I know that there are certain items that I can only get with Christy, so we are stuck taking Christy. No hate to Christy, I like her too, but I'm pretty sure we get to see her later too. We come to the forest entrance once again. That man. He's gone, it seems. I look at the old picnic table. What was Shimio doing back then? Making a corpse sit next to him? It's almost like he was having a picnic. Did he just want a friend? What do you mean? Nothing, sorry. Just talking to myself, don't worry about it. Let's go. We haven't learned anything about him yet. I tried changing the subject, but I still can't stop staring at the picnic table. Well, yeah, 'cause there's probably something over there. Duh. I carefully pick it up off the bench. Got bottle of honey. Hell yeah. I can't believe you're willing to touch that. That's where he and that corpse were. Maybe it's a gift. No, it's probably more like he just forgot it. Just then, I see something lying on the table itself. It's the cap from a soft drink. The inside is still wet. But I don't see the bottle itself anywhere. Did he throw it away? Guess spirits care about the environment. You never know. You never fucking know. I feel around inside the container. My fingers hit something hard. Got empty bottle. There's something else, too. I pick it up. It's a crumpled piece of paper. With
Family fun, play, catch, liquid, got on, sticky. Bees, gather, over and over, game interrupted. That's all it says. Is this a diary draft or something? Got honeybee family draft. Alright, let's get going. Let's get going. I'm gonna double check everything. I can't remember if we get to come back another time, so I just want to make sure that I do not miss anything. So we're gonna go a little overkill. But I'll try and go as quick as possible, because I don't want to waste time either. I remove the lid and look inside, but all I find is dust. I peek through a crack to see if anything's inside, but it seems to be empty. Still empty, how dare, honestly. Okay, cool. Nothing in here. It means we'll skedaddle and turn around. Then we're gonna go straight for a little bit. I don't think that there are any things that I would have missed that would have been on the trees, so we're gonna just kind of ignore that stuff. I am not going to bother checking trees that I've already probably checked at some point. Now, once we get here, I know I haven't seen stuff. That is a rope from a noose. Great. The buzzing of bees fills the area. Looks like there's another giant beehive here. Probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. Take out the sprayer and hold it in one hand. I should be able to use it to spray drugs. I don't think we have any, though. Do we have some still? Yeah, I was gonna say, we don't have shit. Alright. Let's go back. And so up is not the answer. We will go down. Because I think that was where the cottage was, if I'm not mistaken. And we didn't really explore that at all. So we're gonna check out the cottage and grab some shit. Looks like maybe a mouse chewed a hole in this plastic container. It's unusable. The cabinet is packed full of bottles. I search through all the containers and gather the ones that still have something in them. Got Night-Night times 3. It's an old notebook. The cover says Honeybee Family Notes. I open the notebook, but most of the pages have been ripped out. Doubt it has anything useful. Hey, you never know. Wow. Fine. Deprive me of my lore. It's a wooden accessory case. I open it. They're carefully preserved torn notebook pages. Well, never mind. There it is. It's a holy journey, performed in a quiet place. In the area past the meeting place, there's a clue about how to get to paradise. The eastern thicket often... Got Honeybee Family Notes 3. Is that it? Is that all you guys got for me? Fine. Fine. I would have wanted a little more, but okay, it's fine. I'll cope. I'll seethe and cope. Alright, now we just gotta go to the left. We come back to the Torii Gate again. This place is full of beehives. Using the sprayer could calm them, but... I say, I think I need the stronger one for this. There's a hive above the gate, too. There's no way I can spray up there. Oh, then I suppose it's impossible. True enough, but that time the rabbit brought me here, it didn't try to go inside the gate. So maybe there's no reason to force our way inside. Swarm descends on us again. Okay, fine. I will try and remember where it was that I had to go for the spray. I think it was up, right? Yeah, okay. We'll spray. I got you, no need to worry, no need to worry. I'm gonna spray the shit out of that beehive, and then we'll be perfectly safe and sound. It's gonna be great, we're gonna have a great time. And then we're not gonna die. It's gonna be amazing. I take out the Night-Night and put in the sprayer. I take careful aim and spray the drug. The bee's movements get slower. Eventually, the hive falls completely silent. Used up one bottle. I've silenced every hive in this area. Now we can pass through. Pesticides are bad for you. Be careful not to breathe any in. You'll get asthma. Bro, I don't know if that's how asthma works. I could be wrong. I don't know. Mine is like not from breathing in chemicals, and mine is like exercise induced, but okay, Christy, say whatever you want, girl. I hear creaks and groans, along with the rustling of leaves. Yep. Sorry, buddy. Let's go this way. Anything here for me? Any fun stuff? Oh, that was a bush that I can interact with. It's a thicket growing straight ahead. Oh, we are supposed to go through it. I noticed a small clearing inside. Yeah. The path might keep going. I realize something as I continue down it. I can feel something staring at me from the bushes. We're gonna ask our partner. Please try it. What, me? I guess I'll have to. She faces the figure and offers up a prayer. The figure vanishes. Thanks, Christy. It disappeared. Seems her desperate prayer worked. Thank goodness. It didn't possess me. Good job. Let's keep going. Yeesh. Statue's damaged from being exposed to the elements for so long. It's a wooden door. Well, what do you think we're gonna do? We're gonna try and go in. Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not, because we can't really use our broken crowbar. We can't really use any of this, quite frankly. So we're actually gonna go back. I lied. I'm a liar. We're gonna try and go down the different routes then, instead. Let's go to the right. A sweet fragrance wafts on the wind from somewhere in the darkness. At my feet are what look like beehives. This must be all that remains of a bee farm. It's weird that something like this is here of all places. Well, may as well have a look around. My guy. I was gonna say, yeah, just look up. Look up. Dangling from the tree are human corpses. The skin is as white as wax. Countless holes are drilled into the bodies and bees are buzzing in and out of them. My mind flashes back to the corpse in the cottage. Trypophobia warnings, I'm pretty sure it's gonna flash it again. No, it's not. I lied. It's just like that woman. Christy is looking away. How horrible. Why would anyone do this? The beehive at my feet starts to rattle. Uh-oh. A pitch black cloud suddenly rises up, overwhelming my vision. Something invades my eyes and nose. It's a swarm of bees. No, stay away from me. Alrighty, it's bee time. Even more bees are coming from the hives. Which hive should I close first? We read about that a moment ago. We're gonna go with eastern first. And then we're going to do south and west. I'm pretty sure that that's what you're supposed to do. I rush to the hive and somehow manage to close the lid. I hear the disgusting sound of bees being crushed. Seems like I was able to stop their attack. Southern hive time. Check for more active hives. And then we'll go with west. And that should work. I dive at the hive and close the lid. Close call, but I managed to seal up the awakened bees. Oh, hell yeah. We're on a roll. Check for more active hives. Yes, there's only one more answer, so I will obviously pick the western hive. Bam. I carefully sneak close to the hive and manage to close the lid. A lukewarm liquid spurts everywhere, like a grape bursting in my hand. I succeeded in closing the hive right before the bees burst out of it. Safe. Check for more active hives. There are no more. After I close all the hives, the bees finally quiet down. We've done it yet again. That was close. Yeah, you're telling me. We crouch there for a while we catch our breath.
Hanging corpses, white as wax. The inside of the holes seem to have a spiral pattern. Must have been intentionally. A thick liquid drips from them. The smell, well, I can't describe how horrible it is. The bees are gathering on it. What is that liquid? Seems that liquid attracts bees. If I had a suitable container, I could gather some of it. The corpse is clutching something in its hand. I pry open the stiff fingers. Got cottage key. When I put the key in my bag, my wrist burns in pain. Uh-oh, it's almost time. I think we need more stuff, though. Half an hour left until death closes in. I felt this before. Cold sweat drips down my back. I suddenly remember what happened at H Elementary. The marked symptoms accelerated, and the person with me began acting strangely. Hey, Christy? I spin around and look at them. What? She stares at me, puzzled. Are you feeling okay? Yeah, I feel perfectly normal. We need to hurry, though, you know. Right. It doesn't seem like she's changed at all. I don't understand what's going on, but if she's fine, that's great news. New info is added to the spirit file. Human bee farm. Nasty. We are going to capture some of that liquid with our empty bottle. The stanky liquid. Because we do need it. We do need it. If I remember correctly, is what I should be saying. I don't think I looked at them, did I? There are countless holes. Never mind, we're fine. I do need to check the boxes, because I think there might be something in for the boxes. Bees have already calmed down. I open the beehive. There's a bottle of drugs amongst the swarm. Got large bottle of sweet dreams. The label has a warning on it. Do not mix. Dangerous. Mixing sweet dreams and night-night is extremely dangerous for family. Cannot be used with sprayer. Any more? Any more gifts for me? The bees are just crawling around inside it silently. Nothing. How about this one? Any takers? Any takers? I opened the beehive, but the bees are just crawling around. Okay, fine. 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 Alright. Now we can go that way, right? Let's go to the super secret cottage. Bro, I have a key. I have a key, I swear. Use the cottage key to open the door. An overly sweet smell permeates the inside of the cottage. I'm pretty sure it's probably the bag. No? Honey? Huh? I was gonna say, yeah, it's coming from the bag. My eyes fall on a white object that was carelessly left lying around. That can't be. Don't tell me. You're thinking about opening that? I have to check it out. We don't have much time left. Potential trypophobia warning, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. It's incredibly lumpy, making it easy to determine it's holding something. Just then, something inside the bag moves. Keeps squirming intermittently. Oh wait, unless it's a living person. I don't remember. It's been too long. Why is it moving? A cold sweat breaks out on my forehead. I hesitantly reach for the mouth of the bag. Holding my breath, I slowly open it. A sickeningly sweet smell hits us. Okay, never mind. That is definitely dead. Definitely dead. It's a corpse, currently becoming a beehive. It's completely unrecognizable at this point, but I intuitively know who it is. It's Kimura, who is sitting on the bench with Shimio and wanted to commit suicide. That can't be a beehive. Honeybees are burrowing in the holes all over his body, diligently making their hive. The faint noise we'd heard coming from the bag must have been the buzzing of bees. This is beyond insane. It has to be the work of Shimio. Once it's complete, another object dart will be added to the repulsive bee farm. Just then, I noticed some objects stuffed in next to the corpse. The mismatched items seem almost like burial accessories for the dearly departed. Got tennis ball, large bottle of night-night, and night-night times 3. Daze the swarm, then you'll be safe. Daze the swarm? Can I do that with what I've found so far? Can you? That's a good question. I think we need a few more things, but I'd like to give him a proper burial, but there's no time for that right now. Hey, Can I say something? Christy's expression is grave. Her face is flushed with shame. I know full well that it's far too late to be saying this, but I can't stand it. I can't take any more of this. If we run into this monster, there's no way that I'll be able to do anything. I'm not kidding. Whatever I said on TV, it's totally meaningless here in this forest. Sorry, but I can't help you anymore. I know this is out of the blue, but I thought it was now or never. I really am sorry, but I just can't do this. Christy stumbles over multiple apologies. No, there's nothing to apologize for. It's normal in situations like this. Any regular person would react the same. Hell, everyone would want to run as far away as they could. But her confession carries a dangerous consequence of its own. If at some point I end up fighting the spirit like I did at H Elementary, could she handle being my partner? Actually, I'm like 99.9% positive that she can't. No, can she? Maybe not. Maybe not, actually. Maybe not. I thought she could. But maybe not. Maybe not. I open up the container. Inside is something that looks like a dried tree root. That dried root. There's a scrap of paper stuck to the tree root with wire. Everyone's gone. I'm all alone now. I want to see everyone, but my head is so foggy I can't remember how. I think the last thing I need to do is combine those two, but I think we're going to swap to Sho before we battle Mr. Shimio. Anything in these? The inside of the container is corroded. I don't think I can use it. It's an old notebook. Let's grab some notes. The family won't die if they're dreaming. If the betrayer comes, wake them up and hit them. Do it until they calm down. Be careful, everyone. When they wake up, family is only human. That looks like some useful info. Should I rip it out and take it with me? Let's do it. Why not? Nothing inside the small box, but the outside is covered in something that's horribly sticky. Several bug-eaten novels. They're unreadable. Okay. Guess we gotta get the hell out of here. And swap to good old Sho. Because I don't trust Mashita right now. I really don't. I'm sorry. Because he's gonna try and shoot the guy, and we don't need that. I don't need that. Oh. Plus it says to hit them, not to shoot them, so I would assume we're gonna want to use the good old baseball bat. Oops, wrong way, wrong way. I do wish there was like a quick way to get to and from the mansion instead of like backtracking. I understand that some stuff does like get triggered when you're backtracking. However, I don't think anything happens for this segment. Unless I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, then oops. Maybe there is. I don't know. Yeah, there's not. So that's what I mean. Like, for that, it should have let you just go back right away. Partner. Sho, my man, my buddy. My homie. Let's get the hell out of here and back to the forest to beat Shimio. I don't remember where we're supposed to meet him, though. Maybe at the Torii Gate? Like, I'll be real with you, I remember it kind of framing it like he just went after us, but I could be misremembering things. It's a very me thing to do. The area by the Torii Gate is full of bees. Yes, I know. I know. Fine. Rude. Ugh. Did I miss? Wait. I'm just thinking. The buzzing of bees fills the area. Looks like there's another giant beehive here. Probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. I don't think I've been over here yet. No, I have. But then why wasn't... Okay. I'm so confused.
I feel like this area wasn't open earlier. But maybe it was. And I just didn't pay attention. I do have everything, right? Yeah. So I should just have to spray it with the night-night, no? And spray the drug. The bee's movements get slower. Alright, two more. One down, two more to go. Oops. Take careful aim. No, I didn't mean to feel it. I meant to use the tool on it. There we go. I was gonna say, am I out? That would suck. That would fucking suck. Take careful aim and spray the drug. The bee's movements get slower. Eventually the hive falls completely silent. Used up one bottle. Alright. Silenced every hive in this area. Now we can pass through. They're all dead. I don't think so. They're sleeping. That's what it said. It said they were sleeping like 6 times. I'm hoping that I'm not just murdering bees left and right. Thanks, show, for scaring me. It's a trio of women's corpses that have been turned into hives. The buzz of bees fills the air. If I don't do something about the bees, we won't be able to get through here. Okay, fine. I'll use the night-night again. I take it out and put it in the sprayer. I take careful aim and spray the drug. The bees' movements get slower. Eventually the hive falls completely silent. Used up one bottle of night-night. Well, I want to first check up here. An indescribably horrible smell is coming from the thick liquid dripping from the holes. Nothing else really stands out. But we already have the liquid, don't we? Yeah. So I don't need anything from you guys. However... What do you mean? I used the night-night. Fine, I'll do it again. I'll just spray everything. I'll just douse myself in this spray. Maybe that will help. The bees' movements get slower. Eventually the hive falls completely silent. Used up one bottle of night-night. There's a bottle of drugs hidden inside the beehive. Got good morning times 2. If I remember correctly, though, you don't use the good morning for... Well, maybe you do. I don't know. No, the ones that you can't mix are Sweet Dreams and the Night-Night. Never mind. A few minutes left until death closes in. The mark scorches me again. It's almost time, guys! It's almost time! Looks like we're out of time. Brace myself, then glance over at Sho. Sho, I'm counting on you. Sorry, this is gonna hurt. I slap Sho's face. Ow! Old man, you little... That clear your head a little? He's coming. We have to go. We'll do everything we can, but you have to do as I say. Yeah, okay. I proceed to lead Sho into the darkness. Drifting on the wind from somewhere is the meltingly sweet fragrance of honey. It's time to face Shimi-Oh. Hi, buddy. Something flies at us in the dark. A sharp pain pierces the arm I used to cover my face. I think I got stung by a bee. I can talk. Bees swarm around Shimi-Oh as he draws closer. I won't survive being attacked again. So, we need to keep the bees away from me. And keep them more by you. Oh shit, no. Okay, did it work? Even though I did it in the wrong order? The bee cloud rushes at the ball. They must be reacting to the smell of the liquid on it.
I think it did work, even though I did it in a weird order. The bees swarm the ball. They look like a dense black cloud. Hi, Shimio. Hi, buddy. We have a lot of different balls to use on you. We're gonna do the tennis ball. Shimio incites the bees. The bee cloud rushes at the ball again. I guess the second ball is effective too. Oh, buddy. Buddy. I think you need to rest. I'm just saying, you gotta rest up a little bit. You look like you need to sleep a little bit. And then we should be okay with the good morning and the baseball bat. Shimio's wounded. A cut opens up on his giant body, and a bittersweet smelling liquid pours out. Ow, I'm not a traitor. Shimio bends over backwards, moaning. Liquid sprays from the holes in his body. Shimio falters. Let's go again, let's go again, let's go again. Let's keep on doing it. Good morning. And the baseball bat. Shimio's wounded. It's okay, buddy. We're gonna pacify you. You'll be great. You'll be great. I promise, buddy. I know it seems painful now. No, I don't want to wake up. Shimio hollers in pain as he gets hit, but it doesn't seem to be enough to beat him. Now we just need the bottle of honey and the plant root. Now it's time to finish him off. Honey and plant root. Alright. What? Shimio slowly munches on the dried fruit and with a loud gulp swallows it. Too old. That one won't work. Wait, what? No. Did I miss something? Fuck. No! Unless that did work. I don't think it did. I don't think that worked. I think we just died. I think I fucked that one up. Yeah, okay, so we need a different plant root? Where do we find the normal plant root? Bro, am I gonna have to kill him? Because I didn't get the... Okay, thank God. Okay. Damn you, game. Damn you. Gotta go through this again. I needed the fresh plant root. It tricked me. Oops. The game tricked me. I know. That's fine. This is why we have dialogue skipping. I'll be fine. It's okay. It's okay. Bro looked like Leon Kennedy. We need the normal route. Do I have to have Christy for it? Is that why it didn't let me? I might have to. I think it was at... Sorry, I'm just thinking. I think it was at one of the beehives. I just don't remember. Because there's a hive up here. Because the... Yeah, the beehive stuff, like, always gives you free shit. Those areas do. This is the end of the path of meetings. This might be the area. Okay. Oh! I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Yeah, because it told us to go that way. A hidden trail. Why would something like that be? We better be careful. Yeah, I know. Sure you do, Christy. Sure you do. The ghost of a man stands blocking our way, silently staring. The figure's glaring harshly at me, but only me. Christy, please do your prayer thing again. Me? I can't do that. But when she faces the figure and offers up a prayer, See? Girl's magic. She's got this. The figure vanishes. Oh, thank goodness. I guess the ghost was glad to see a woman. Looks like my prayer got through to them. Prayers come in handy sometimes, huh? Let's keep going. Christy! I just want to play. Is that it? It's a withered plant. I pick up the plant and inspect it, but nothing seems out of the ordinary about it. The root is still firmly lodged into the soil. Pulling on it does nothing. God damn it. What? Excuse me. Excuse me. I take out the broken crowbar and thrust it into the dirt by the plant's base. The dirt is softer than I expected. The pointed end easily breaks it up. Finally, I get to the root, and it kind of looks like a small carrot. Got plant root. Huh? What are you going to do with that? Oh, you'll see, Christy. Well, actually, you won't, because you're not coming with me, but you'll see. Kind of. You'll hear about it. I carefully open it up. Inside is a folded scrap of paper and something that looks like incense. Got suicide note and mosquito-repelling incense. You can't just, like, say that we got a note and then not tell me what's on it. Okay, yeah, it's literally what we heard about how you're supposed to put the honey on the thing. Or, well, what I knew. I don't think that was mentioned. It's just that I knew that you were supposed to do that from when I've played it before. Let's head back. Let's get show, and then it will be smooth sailing. I swear. I swear. It'll be smooth sailing from there, because, thank God, it's not gonna take 1,000 years. Alright. Also, just in case. Oh, never mind. I meant to save, but it's fine. It's fine. Forest. There, now I can save. Yes, please. I have not saved in a very long time. Oh. Alright. Now we can get moving. And do our thing. I always do feel kind of bad, like, beating the shit out of the spirits. But hey, at least I'm not killing them. Right? Oh. What is it? I think in the first one it can't happen, but after the first encounter, like Hanahiko and stuff, you can end up getting your partners killed based on if you pacify them or kill the spirit. I don't remember who would die after this one. It should not be Mashita, though, because he's used later. I think it's Sho that would die, because he's not in any of the future ones, I don't think, if I remember correctly. But we're not gonna let him die, so it's all gonna be peachy. We're gonna be great. Nobody dies on my watch. Take careful aim. Da-da-da. I've read this dialogue a bazillion times. We'll use up all of our bottles on these stupid bees. They really want... They really just want to be sprayed, but okay, fine. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. Okay. Silent, and one more. And then it's time for good old Shimio. I think there's 2 more instances, but still. This is the main one. It's okay. Okay, silence every hive in the area. Now we can pass through. Yes. Let's just keep on going. No, I'm trying to use the tool. I just pressed buttons on accident. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Yup. Now it's time. all the same dialogue, so I'm just skipping through it. This dude, this fucking dude. He thinks that he can take us. I say that, but he did technically kill us. I don't want to talk about it, okay? Baseball and liquid. Come on, I got more for you. I got one more for you. I got you, buddy. I got one more. And then it will be time for some good morning. And then we're gonna hit the shit out of you with a baseball bat. What a way to go. What a way to go. One more. One more. No. There we go. Okay. Now it's time for our honey and our plant root. How dare they, okay? That's so rude that they give you the other plant root because like it's not even used, so like they just put that in to fuck with you and trick you. He initially tries to expel it, but seems to realize something and gulps it down quickly. He happily stuffs his cheeks with the honey-coated root. Now I can finally see my family. Adios, my guy. He collapses flat on the ground, the deadly poison having invaded his whole body. His face is frozen in a peaceful smile, like a kid who's just eaten a delicious meal. The bees continue to hover around the still Shimio. It has been done. I don't sense Shimio anymore. Ha, serves you right. Show is back to normal. His mark appears to have vanished. Mine is still there, of course, still branded red on my arm. Then Shimio wasn't the one who gave it to me. But I kind of figured that would be the case. From what I can tell, when mark bearers confront the spirit that cursed them, they suffer extreme memory loss. That's why Sho was acting strangely. I myself didn't have any problems, so Shimio wasn't the right spirit. Something is lying on the path. It's a small notebook. The cover's wet, the light of the flashlight making it glitter. It could be honey. Did this belong to Shimio? Where did he hide this? Okay, now I really don't feel like touching it. Damn, that's gross. All yours, old man. It seems Sho has absolutely no intention of picking it up. Guess that means you gotta pick it up. I give up and bend down to grab it. Flipping through the pages, it appears to be a diary. The dark will make it tough to read. Let's take a look when we get back. I want to beat a retreat out of here ASAP. Yeah, you're right. We carefully retrace our steps back to the entrance so we don't get lost. I was gonna say, you better not make me walk back myself. You better not. I've done enough walking. I've done far than enough walking. Without warning, the light dies. Hey, what are you trying to pull? Don't mess with me like this. It's not me. What's going on? It won't respond. An icy cold shiver runs down my spine. I'm suddenly overwhelmingly afraid, like the dark forest is trying to absorb my body. If I could just get the light back on. If we just had it back, I'd feel so much better. I hit the switch repeatedly, silently praying. Aha! Just a malfunction? So it was just broken then? Damn, I just about had a heart attack. Let's get our asses out of here before it does it again. I agree, sir. We hurry all the way out and get in the car. You're finally back. Looks like you were successful, too. The mark's gone. Well, mine is, at least. My mark is still there. What does that mean? Christy is hysterical, clutching her head. What the? No use racking our brains over it. Come on, let's ask Mary. Oh yeah, she's in the next one, I think. Welcome back, Lord Angem. It appears that you overcame your fear and cleared away the grudge. It's unfortunate that Shimio was not the one who bestowed your mark. Good news is that at least Lord Sho and Lord Mashida's marks vanished. A question. I get why my mark didn't go, but why hasn't Christie's? Thought she got it from Shimio. The hypothesis is then incorrect. What I mean to say is, another spirit must have given her her mark. I don't want to believe it, but it's true Christie hasn't been in her right mind when we met. It's definitely possible that she hadn't realized that she had it already. Lady Christie received her mark fairly recently. Her memory is currently unaffected. But if she were to come into contact with the spirit that cursed her, her amnesia may accelerate, so please exercise care. Her amnesia would get worse. That would explain Sho's strange behavior before we fought Shimio. Oh my god. A mouthful. Hey, Angem. It's been bugging me for a while now, but you kinda stink. I am pretty sweaty. I did spend a whole day walking all over a mountain. What do you expect? No, it's not that. My nose can't compare to a police dog's, but it's still pretty good. Your sleeves smell weird. Maybe it's honey? Bet you got it on you from that notebook. I never did read that honey-covered notebook, did I? I take it out of my bag and open up the sticky pages. Inside it, it talks about Honeybee family, what they did, and their ideologies. Can't tell if Shimio wrote this or someone else, but the incoherent writing spells out their fanatical thinking and hatred for society. It's fascinating as abnormal psychology, but doesn't bear relevance to our current problem. Oh my god. Oh my god. The author seems extremely pious. Multiple pages wax on about H Shrine. They seriously believed we'd face divine wrath if the shrine fell to ruin. All the suicides in the forest, the numerous horrifying incidents, according to the author, they're all because of the divine wrath of H Shrine. That's one hell of a theory. H Shrine, divine wrath. Strange. That part sticks out to me. After I finish skimming through, I tell the other mark bearers what it says. Ugh, enough of that crap. Divine wrath, curses, it's too much. Guess I can't write it off then. It's no more ridiculous than the idea that spirits really exist. We're dealing with the supernatural, so just about anything's fair game. Divine wrath. That's true then. It's almost dawn. We must end today's investigation. Please rest. I'm sure all of you are tired from walking on the mountain. I haven't been this wiped out since the last time I was at baseball club. Sorry, but I gotta go crash. Later. Too much has happened to me today. I need a break from it all. I'll think about the future more once I've gotten some rest. Well, good night. Hey, Angem. I've decided to leave tomorrow too. No! I'll miss you! Cut the sap, it's gross. Anyway, I'm satisfied. That big string of missing persons cases the Force couldn't solve, I figured out what was behind it, and I basically closed the Honeybee family case I've chased for years. The truth you're seeking can be found here, huh? Mary's something else, isn't she? I can finally visit somebody's grave. His expression's still the same, but it feels like he's more at peace. He's accomplished what he set out to do. Hey, Angem. This whole thing is too dangerous. I'm reckless, but that doesn't mean I don't care if I live or die. Sticking my neck out for you past this point is just too risky. Sorry. A tremor runs through his clenched fist. If you manage to escape your death, I'll buy you a drink sometime. See ya. So mean. So mean. I get it, but so mean. Now, Lord Angem, please inform me once you're ready to rest. Good night. I mean, I don't have much of a fucking choice. Because we already read all the Shimio stuff. I'm not too concerned. Let's go to Miss Mary. Are you retiring to bed? Yeah, I'm donezo for now. Good night.
It hasn't been done. It's been 3 days since Shimio's defeat. Mashida and Sho have left, leaving only Christy and I at the mansion. We've not had any new mark bearers arrive, nor any new info on any spirits. Death's footsteps keep on drawing closer. Good work. Oh my god, good work, Lady Christy and Lord Angel. Did you obtain any clues? No, nothing really. I'd hoped, but... I see. Lady Saya's study seemed optimal to contain something of interest. Christy and I just finished investigating Saya Kujo's study. It had been full of mountains of specialized books and piles of reports. It was a daunting task, but we did our best to search through them regardless, except it was all futile. Everything was about healing the spirit. Nothing mentioned the mark at all. Hey, Mr. Angem, don't you think it's useless to keep on searching the mansion? You have any other ideas then? Well, remember what I said about H-Shrine? I forgot. I do remember. Right, of course you would. I was thinking, maybe the shrine is connected to all this spirit stuff. That's what Shimio's notes said, right? Everything happening in the forest is the divine wrath of H-Shrine. Then you think the mark and the spirit activity are because of the divine wrath? Oh my god. It's definitely a possibility. Disasters happen in many ghost stories and myths because of the wrath of gods. Isn't there value in looking into it? Mayhaps. Exactly what I'd expect from you, always so quick on the uptake. Christy is brimming with confidence. She seems in a much better mood than she was 3 days ago. She's a famous reporter after all, so maybe this is what she's really like. So Mary, I'd like to go and see H-Shrine. You don't mind, do you? It is true many unpleasant rumors surround that forest. If the cause is H-Shrine, there may be some clues there. But even if there are, if it's spiritual, then how are normal humans like us supposed to find it? Christy and I don't have any spiritual powers. In that case, could you bring me along with you to H-Shrine? I should be able to sense the presence of anything spiritual. I can act as a guide as well. You know that shrine? Yes, in truth, it enshrines the guardian deity of the Kujo family. Over the generations, the heads have taken care of the shrine. However, that came to an end after the recent war resolved. As one who serves the Kujos, I am concerned about its present state. Then bringing you along would mean I have to carry you, don't I? As it is impossible for me to walk, I would agree with that assessment. I'm sorry to inconvenience you. An overgrown forest in the dead of night. I'm not looking forward to having to carry Mary all the way to the shrine. You look worn out, and we haven't even left. It's a small price to pay if we can get any hints about spirits. That's true. I think Mary's eager about this too, so I'll just have to deal with it, I suppose. Okay, let's go back to the forest. Thank God. I was gonna say, I need to save. Because... beg. No? Oh, god damn it. I thought it let you save here. Am I missing something? Damn. Guess I gotta save once I get there. Unless it's snow. Rip. It's fine. It's fine. Before we leave, we put Mary in the back seat. Thank God she's not as heavy as she looks. I should be able to carry her just fine. By the way, Mr. Angem, have you read the files over there? She points to the right side of the room, and shelves packed with files. Not yet. I've researched most of the mansion, but I haven't checked the garage. Oh, really? Christy grabs a file and flips through the pages. Looks like articles on various crimes. The clippings cover every incident in H City and the surrounding area. Was Miss Kujo looking into criminal activity? Any of it look related to the mark? No, not as far as I can tell. These are all extremely old. The most recent is dated 5 years ago. She puts the file back. Alright, should we head out soon? Let's go, let's go, let's go. I park outside the entrance of the forest and gather Mary into my arms. We make our way to the familiar arch. There's still a long way to go. A middle-aged man carrying a doll. You're practically a ghost story yourself if someone sees you here.
I'm very sorry to cause you such trouble. Mary stares up at me as I hold her. Her skin and hair glint bewitchingly when the light from the flashlight catches them. I've not been outside in a long time, and to go hiking in the arms of such a fine gentleman, this is a very precious experience. Girl, stop it. She sounds as dispassionate as ever, but is she actually having fun? Still, it is just as the rumors say. This forest is filled with the curses and resentment of the dead. Simply their presence is enough to drive the living mad. The land is tainted. I can see why it has given birth to such monstrous spirits. I bet if you track down the cause of it, he'll be the divine wrath. Let's hurry to the shrine. We reach the old Torii Gate with no trouble. We stand and watch for a while, but nothing comes out of the beehives. They seem to be sleeping. It is most likely because Shimio is now gone. H shrine is up those stone steps. At Mary's direction, we walk towards the gate. A small black shadow flits across our feet. It's that rabbit again. So this is the rabbit you told me about, Lord Angem. You are correct, it is very cute. The rabbit stares up at the two of us, then disappears towards the shrine. What in the world was that about? What do you think, Mary? I felt a strange presence. It appears to be possessed by some kind of soul. So it's a spirit, too. Indeed, though it does not appear strong enough to give marks to humans. We know nothing of its true nature, so please proceed with caution. We follow the rabbit under the Torii Gate and up the stone steps. At the top, we find the wilderness creeping in. There doesn't seem to be anything here but an old altar. Is this H shrine? Sadly, it has fallen into disrepair. The war is over 50 years ago. I suppose this was to be expected. That black rabbit is gone. Deserted shrines give me the creeps. Let's hurry up and get to searching, so we don't stay here long. Okay, sick. So we can save. And I only say this because I know that it's going to go into something longer. I'm going to cut it off here. I will be back with some more on Thursday, and then once Hotel Barcelona releases on Friday, we will start playing that, and then I will resume this at some point. Soon-ish. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye!